running amok, running around, climbing trees and shit, which is cool. We're gonna do base level initiative, which means I don't care about initiative at all. I'm just gonna let people go in order.
That's all good.
Things I need you to do while we're using Foundry. Tell me what things that don't make sense that you see. Tell me things that don't work, because if I don't know it's broken, I can't try to fix it for you. Anyway, also mind the lovely music because this place is a chill environment. This
Then
place
you
is
start
a
hearing then you start hearing boss music.
no, this place is like a super like chill place, bro.
Ah, lit.
No, it's not. I'm kidding.
Oh boy, come
Place, yeah, this place is fucked up. Anyway,
on.
hold on. Audio playlist. I need that. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. All right. That's all we need. It's gonna be loud as shit. I don't care. All right, cool. All right. So when last you 5 minutes, please. The fuck does that mean, Carl?
Oh yeah, he went away. That's why.
Something for my dad. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll just kill your character off. So when last you guys left off, you entered the Abbey of Saint Markovia. Notably enough, oh, let me turn this shit down a little bit. Notably enough, you entered the front gates without much issue. You noted that there were two creatures kind of snoring in their guard posts to the north and the south of the gates. Lucian kind of ran off on his own to like look for things, and he's somewhere ahead. Uh, so I'm just gonna start off with we'll go in order of attendance. I don't know, but anyway, we'll do Exalt. It's your turn. You have free movement. So yeah, do you?
Okay. Um, Starting first. Do I see any footprints on the ground?
So you see a bunch of footprints on the ground actually. Yeah. So you see on the path you can't really tell because there's just a light snowfall covering, but from the just snow-packed sides of the path where you can see somebody has at least tried to shovel, there are massive amounts of footprints everywhere. This tells you that this place has a multitude of people or creatures living there.
Hmm. Can I discern any human or humanoid footprints?
You discern pretty much a slew of humanoid footprints with certain ones being what look like boots prints, others being actual footprints. You also see monstrous looking footprints alongside a lot of the human footprints.
Hmm. Um, I turn back to the party and says that we have some random creatures, exotic ones around here. So let's best be careful for our start walking.
Yo, points for actually turning your character around. It's fantastic. Don't look at me. I'm silly. I like things. Anyway, cool. Yeah, so do you.
Yeah, so like 5,
Movement wise,
10,
it's just 6 spaces.
15,
As long
20.
as you wait, what do you have?
Oh,
Yours is 7 spaces. You can move 35 feet, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
seven
okay.
spaces. Yeah, you just count to
Yeah.
seven.
Okay. Right here. Yeah.
Cool. So, I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Whenever you're done with your movement, hold shift and just look all around so you know what the environment looks like. That's free. You don't have to ask me to do that. You just do it so you kind of see what the environment looks like. So, as you approach the area you're in currently, you note that from the side where Lucian originally had climbed up on the tree to look through the window, on the bottom floor, from where you can see, the windows are kind of thickly coated with paint. So there's
Hmm.
no real visibility inside the buildings in that respect. Um, it's interesting. That spot's really. Hold on. Oh, I know why that spot's doing that. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm a silly. All right, cool. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. All right, cool. Anything you want to do before ending your turn, or?
I'm just gonna remain attentive, looking forward, and end my turn.
Okay, cool. So Exalt was walking up. Again, I'm gonna try this again. You step into the snow and it makes a crunching sound that alerts one of the nearby sleeping creatures. As he kind of rouses himself up, you could see him quickly just, well, you can't see him do it because, yeah, but he quickly shoots out and immediately just kind of approaches. You can hear him. Actually, let me see something. Yeah, you can't see him. Cool. That's kind of cool.
I see a light source when you get if I see your little dot thing near me. I see a triangle, like a
What do you
cone.
mean?
I see a cone, a light.
What do you mean?
Like from my perspective, I see a little like a mini flashlight. And I see that or no?
You mean here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to see that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the outside. That's just
Hmm.
that's not light. To be honest, that's literally just the way the map is designed.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait, no, it's not. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh
it
no,
blinks on off.
the light. Yeah, that's Carl.
Oh,
He's
the
turned. Yeah,
fuck?
he's turning around. So that what
Yeah, I
you
was.
see
Oh,
is,
okay.
yeah, you see Carl's lantern.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I
But
thought it was sunlight.
anyway,
I was like,
yeah, I was trying to look around myself.
that's all good. You're just gonna have to make note of that. So there's gonna be a little things you'll make note of, especially light wise. So as you kind of persist back and forth, you know it is fairly cloudy and darker, so it's a bit harder to see. You can see this small 4 foot kind of nine creature squatting in front of you, specifically Bennett and Tilgrim. You could see him squatting in front of you. He's holding in his hand a shovel and he has it raised to strike you. You could see him just kind of very, very strange looking. He almost looks like a dwarf with no beard, except in the place of, again, the beard is a snout, and on his skin you can see human flesh, but also patches sewn in of donkey flesh. You can see thin, small gray hairs neatly coating the flesh. As he looks up at you, you're kind of taken aback as one of his ears is human, but the other one seems to be, again, a donkey's ear or a wolf's ear. You're not really sure. And you could see his snout protruding out with his fangs as his arms kind of hang muscularly. He's wearing just like rags as he kind of looks up at you. What's worse is from his crouching position, you can see his tail whipping front like feverishly, and you can also see these monstrous just feet. This goes back to Exalt learning before, more or less, that there are some monstrous things upon you. He looks around the party and he just goes, "Oh, shit. Ah, ah, who who are you?" He kind of yells this towards, again, Bennett Tilgrim and Jotun, oh, and Cetera, as Exalt's a bit far away, but you can hear him yelling. This immediately wakes the other one up as they come out as well, and this one kind of runs off towards Exalt.
We're a group of adventurers. We were sent up here by the burgomaster to look for someone.
Master, Rah, you must want him. He says this as he kind of looks back and forth towards the other one. He yells across, Siegfried, they want him. Yes. You can see from, I'm pretty sure you could see it because of Carl, right? Yeah. So you could see because of Carl's light. I said Carl's light, cool. You could see Sotero's lantern kind of shining down. Um, in the distance, you could see this creature cloaked in a hood next to Exalt. You can't really get a good look at the face, but you heard the name Siegfried. Um, Beyond the creature in front of you stands about 4 feet tall, a small creature that has half its face covered with what looks like a human face, and the other half in just scales, with a strange kind of eye just kind of looking off at you. Notably enough, you let me just share that a little bit.
Oh God.
Notably enough, yeah, you where the hell? You note the creature known as Siegfried to look like. So,
Oh.
and the other one who you're not sure the name of as so.
Oh. Oh.
They both kind of again are in tattered rags, just kind of pacing and looking at you. Yes, yes, they must. You can hear Siegfried from beyond kind of twitch a little bit. You could see it starts scratching its long gray hairs and tufts around its face. Um, it kind of stops and it's like, "Why are you looking at? Do you want me to kill you?" It turns to Exalt and like just steers. Oh shit! Never mind. There you go. What do you do in response?
No, I'm here. Come in peace. I
Peace.
don't. I don't see him actually.
Siegfried doesn't like peace. Siegfried doesn't like when people think about her. With that, the other one kind of turns back to Bennett and looks up at him up and down. "Hmm, I'm Otto. What's your name?"
Bennett.
Bennett. That sounds delicious. Do you seek him, the master?
Yes.
Very good. Come with us. With that, you can see that the both of them kind of just like head off. You can see both Otto and Siegfried are both walking towards the east. You can see them kind of wave back. Hurry, hurry! Don't delay. So, with that, we're going to bring up. I'm just going to kind of group it up. Do you choose to follow them collectively as a group, or would you like to individually choose what to do? It's up to you guys. Like, if somebody, basically, if anybody's like, I don't want to follow them, let me know.
I
think we should
think
follow them as a
we'll,
group.
yeah. I think we'll follow them as a group.
Yeah, same here.
All right. So, with that, I am just going to ask you all to follow them on your own to the
Oh.
east because that's now what you're allowed to do.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, look at me. I'm walking.
Oh, damn, I can't see the
Come on.
pattern.
Come on.
That's so cool right here, son.
Yeah, the audio is loud because I have to set it that way because you have the ability to turn it down. So just turn it down in the audio setting. The audio playlist.
I can't. It doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work? It won't let you change
It
it?
doesn't go down. It just
That's
stays the
weird.
same.
Okay, so what's super loud? The music or the ambience?
The ambience noise,
So if I
like
turn it
the wind
here,
noise.
is that better?
Although I had to mute it.
Oh, okay, try unmuting and let me know. I'll just turn it all down and see how that
Wait,
works out.
let's switch the music. Oh, no, I got it.
I still hear it. It's still the same.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to change your volume on your end.
I
Oh, I
can.
can't hear no music.
It's like really down for me. Like as far as it can go. It's still. It doesn't change at all.
That's weird. Well, I guess I will change something. Hold on, let me change that. Let me change. Does that make it better? At all?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
quieter
yeah,
now.
quieter now.
Wait, y'all hear music?
Yeah.
No, not music, but wind actually.
Yeah, there should be music
Yeah.
and wind.
I had it on snow.
I don't-
No.
I just heard wind.
Yeah, I just hear wind.
You don't hear any music?
I hear
No.
nothing. Let me
No.
Intriguing. What about now?
I actually hear it.
Interesting.
Nothing. I hear nothing. The wind's gone and the music.
Gonna hit F5 real quick.
What is
That's
that?
it's gonna reload everything.
Okay.
Can you hear
Mm.
music now?
Nothing reloaded. No.
Huh. That's super weird.
Be back real quick.
Ah, well. All right. So, stopping at the gate, I guess we'll. You know what? That's not a big deal. We'll just stop all the music
Okay,
here,
I'm back.
and the sound is going to be the sound. I'll just play music over here. So let's see. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work, right? That'll be fine. So, as you get to the gate, you note that standing directly in front of you, ah, um, well, yeah, you haven't ventured anywhere else, right? So, you see a 15-foot high curtain wall that joins the abbey's two wings. You note as you kind of look to the northeast, you can see the second wing, and as you look towards the south, you can see the first wing. These two wings are joined by a large curtain wall. Behind its battlements, you see two guards standing at attention. Their features are obscured by a strange fog that's been sweeping over. You can kind of see it billowing out a bit. Below them, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot tall wooden doors that are reinforced with large bands of steel directly in front of you. To the right of these doors, you can see mounted on the wall is a tarnished copper plaque. You could see Otto look back at you. Come, come. We'll go fetch the master. You stay in the courtyard. But be careful. Our brothers and sisters aren't so helpful. You could see Siegfried kind of rubbing its hands together. Helpful? I'd tear them in two if I could.
Seems fair enough.
Anything you want to do before they enter? Anything in the area?
Hmm.
Is any
Around my
sound?
surroundings.
Sorry?
I can hear it now. Music.
No. So that's being played in Discord.
Oh.
I'll just like look around, take a look at my surroundings.
Cool. So again, as you look around your surroundings, you note the 15-foot high curtain wall. You note the guards being obscured, staring down at you. You can see this large 10-foot door in front of you, this double door with the bands, and you can see a tarnished copper plaque on the mounted on the wall to the right of the doors. You also see a pathway leading to the north. So it's not noticeably cold, by the way.
Quick question. Can they behind both Zolf and Jotun?
Yeah, who what?
Can both the dudes can they see me?
Mm-hmm. They can see all of you.
You're behind me?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
I
Saying
mean,
like
yeah, they could just look like between legs and around to see you. Sotero shivers. Cool. Anyone else before we move on?
No.
Okie doke.
Any
So,
objections to us moving on? Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Nope.
any objections?
Nope.
Okay. So, as the two of them go towards the door, they open it. You could see that one of them puts a large key into the center and kind of clicks it with two hands. It's that big. As the door opens, you immediately note that you're hit with a weird sucking sound, like a swoosh, as you see just an immense amount of fog appear beyond the door. As this is going on specifically, you note that it makes vision incredibly difficult to see.
Okay, so that's
Um,
on purpose.
as they both kind of enter into the room area, you see them wave back, "Come, come, wait here in the courtyard."
Before we enter, I'm gonna tug on Zolf's shirt or whatever I can, and point to like discreetly point northeastward. There's a door over there, and whisper that to him.
I'll
And then
keep
I'm
note of
gonna
that.
move. And then I'm just gonna move forward. Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Hmm?
You said there's a door northeast.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Do windows work?
That's a window. Yeah, windows work if they're not
Oh.
painted over.
Oh,
So
cool.
windows are the small blue lines. Doors are the big door things, like the big double or singular white blocks.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I'm assuming you're all coming into this area.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Come into this area, and then I guess yeah. So as you're in the area again, you note that it's a lot of it's being obscured by this just really weird fog. You could see the two look back at you, Otto looking down and saying, "Urgh, don't mind the fog. We don't know what is fog." Uh, so as you enter, the fog swirls around really rapidly. It kind of seems eager to escape the area. Um, you could see if you look up in the courtyard, you could still see this 15-foot kind of high curtain wall, which is going completely around. You could see several guards standing there with their backs towards you. You could just see them in the mist, the figures. Um, as you kind of pass through the threshold of the door and look up at said guards, you note specifically that they aren't actually guards. Instead, as you kind of get a little bit of a better look, as the fog doesn't seem to get up that high, you note that they're actually just scarecrows with armor on, just kind of made to look terrifying. The wooden doors you note to the north, at least through the fog, as you kind of try to peer through, um, seem to lead to the abbey's other wings. Another eastern door leads to the wings. You could see that the two creatures are moving towards the east door. As the one looks back and says to you, "Please wait." And he stops and kind of looks back. "Be careful." As this is happening, you start noticing these strange and horrific cries around you of different things. You just hear screaming and kind of shouting. You start to hear a banging, a collective banging from all around you except from where you were. It seems that beyond the fog, everything in this area seems to be screaming and shouting. You can hear multiple voices, at least half a dozen voices just screaming and screeching and slamming on things. You can hear one of them scream out, "I'm hungry!" as it slams against something. Uh, because of the fog, again, much of your view is kind of blocked, and there are some things that don't seem to be going specifically as normally kind of thought out. Again, there's a weird shriek as Otto looks back at you and says, "Yeah, don't worry about that. Stay." As he immediately kind of runs to the east. You can see them from the area kind of open their door and go into the east ward or the east area.
Can I see if I can? You said the fog is is impairing our vision, right?
Yeah. So
And
the fog is making it fairly difficult to see.
hmm,
This might be a bad time for this, but the background of the character sheet, at least on my side, is see-through again.
Yeah, that's just I'm guessing it just has to catch up at a point because checking over the settings, there's nothing wrong with the like your sheet is just like everybody else's.
Yeah. Yeah. I've this. If you control shift and scroll your mouse wheel, you can turn around too.
Oh, if
Just
you
like
hold
in this
shift.
game, and
can
scroll
I
down
go
your
ahead
mouse
and
wheel.
can I see this
Oh
wall
yeah.
in front of me? Or no? Like, can I see this door?
What door? You mean that? The one to the northeast?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, you can see anything you move to see.
Oh, okay. Can I go ahead and just put my
Yeah, you could
ear?
take go ahead. You could take your 30 movement if you want.
Yeah, I just want to listen to this door. That's what listen.
Oh, okay. So as you listen in on the door, you don't hear anything. It's fairly quiet. Let me hit F5 and see if anything. So real quick, let that reload, and then Alex, just let me know if it changed anything for you. If
Okay.
not, it's just gonna have to sit a little bit, and then that'll just be something we kind of talk about. So as you head more towards the north sector, you can see a figure through the fog, kind of just standing at a post, tied up. Um, it looks at you and smiles kind of wickedly in your general direction.
To me?
Um, to, well, yeah, because of Sotero's the you could see this kind of female figure just tied up and just held against. She has these long kind of bat wings that are shredded at the tips, and it looks like she's been cut and beaten a bit. She kind of smiles, and through the fog, she just says, "Oh, guests, how lovely! Come to play."
You
I
said
would
you
say
look tied
no.
up, right?
Yeah, she's tied up to a wooden post.
I expect no.
Are you okay?
I am. By the way, do you have any sharp weapons?
Why?
Well, why don't you come over and cut me a little bit? It's been so long. She kind of like like gets squeamish and just wiggles around a bit, smiling.
Just a little look of disgust on Tokum's face, a little bit. Like recoils.
She kind of grunts a bit. Fine. Do you know the well in front of you? Be careful, my brother's asleep. It would be a shame to wake him. Albeit, he'll give you something nice if you show him a light. You note that looking around, you don't actually see a well. The fog is far too thick to see it from your positioning. So, as this is happening, she kind of wriggles around a bit and gets kind of quiet. You note that they've been gone for a few seconds, but nothing seems to be happening. You don't hear anything except the mewling and crying of these things. You note as you kind of hear a weird bellowing. Then you hear kind of a clap up. As you hear this like weird, just strange clapping noise happening, you can see slowly that the fog is starting to kind of dissipate and weaken.
But is it
It definitely is, but that takes like
a minute?
some boom,
Okay, there we go.
Shit.
right? Anyway, as the fog starts to disappear, you note directly in front of you is a well a bit to your south. Um, Notably enough, you can see much better the area around you. You note that aligned, or at least on the bottom of the curtain wall, lining the walls around you, you can see in the south, the east, the west, and the north are different what look like to be chicken coops and hen houses made out of stone, all sealed with this massive lock on them. You could see that the gate doors, you see through them to see kind of just these things, these creatures, kind of slamming their arms against the gate. You can hear just a cry of hunger and screaming. The noise kind of starts to just get a little stranger as the creature or the female creature on the post kind of screams, "Enough! I'm so tired of all of you. You'll get your food. The master is still playing with his doll," she says as she kind of wiggles again, trying to make her body move. She's doing this purposely to entice anybody in the party. In front of the well, you can see there's a bucket and some line tied up fairly neatly. She kind of looks back at the well. Be careful with that. Like I said, baby brother is sleeping. With that being said, you are in this area and kind of stuck here for a little bit, so you are free to at least explore the area and ask any questions or do anything you would like. This will last for a little bit, as they are probably discussing something.
Uh,
Hmm. Take like a couple steps in front of her. Some of
What is
the
that?
creature
I see.
asks for her name. Oh my bad.
No, it's all
Go ahead.
good.
Go ahead.
But mm. So
Asks
looking at Exalt, she smiles. I'm Marzina, Marzina Bellevue, and you?
Exalt Dustwalker. Pleasure to
Mm,
meet you.
very nice to meet you. She flaps her wings a bit. So Exalt, what do you play with the most?
Pray.
Mm. She smiles at you kind of like wildly and says, "Can I be your prey?"
No, I mostly hunt the undead.
Pity. I'm, well, I don't know what I am exactly, but I'm the prettiest Bellevue. You've probably met my brothers, Otto and, well, I guess she's a sister. Siegfried. She kind of stops short. Um, as as this is happening, I'm gonna break back to Tilgrim. So what's going on?
I was just gonna ask. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, I can. I can see everything.
Oh, right here. What is this exactly?
Oh, okay. So those are what look to be the remains of stalls used to usually you can kind of see from the horseshoes and the kind of reins kind of lithered around it. It looks like they used to be different stalls to feed horses. You could see nothing but like rot and decay. They're kind of broken down and falling apart. They have some type of thing in there, some type of food or something, but you're not really sure. You can tell though, just based on, well, your proximity to them is pretty far, and it's fairly wintry. So I'd say you probably couldn't smell it, but you can tell that there's something at least rotting away on or in it.
Um, can I see what's down here as well?
Sure. So that looks to be from your position, just a part of the wall. You'd have to go closer to get a better look. Remember, the visuals you see are like literal.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you can't see it, you can't see it. That's kind of helpful because then you could just move your character if you need to. Does anybody else have anything else
I
currently?
was gonna ask if I can inspect the well.
Sure. So as you look into the well or look around the well, give me a specific thing you're doing, because
This inspect its entirety is like to handle the because she said to be careful, someone's sleeping. You know, if I heard that, I don't know. Did I hear
yeah,
that?
you could hear that. She was kind of
Oh,
speaking. Yeah, she was speaking out
yeah.
loud.
I just want to
So,
inspect the well in its entirety.
so as you look at the handle, you note that it's fairly well used. It doesn't seem rusted at all. Actually, it seems like they used the well. You could see the rope is neatly tied to the bucket. Do you inspect the well further or no?
Yeah, I'll inspect it further.
Okay. How?
Um, I'll check. I don't want to touch anything. Probably it's like the foundation of the well.
What do you mean the foundation of
So
the well?
I was like the types of stones used to build it and stuff like that. Like I don't want to say inside of the well because I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. That's the stretch. But I'm kind of here at it.
Okay. So looking at the stones, and also I don't know, I don't think you could fall into the well if you just say I'm looking into the well. That would be weird. But anyway, looking at the stones around the well, you can see that they're fairly old. You're not really sure how old, but they seem sturdy enough and they've been planted well enough that it looks like this well has been here for a very, very long time. You recall back to something the burgomaster said, Dimitri. He pointed out that the abbey was built almost a millennia ago by a woman named Markovia, who they consider a saint because of what she tried to do for their lands. A millennia ago is a bit stretched. Let's say about 200, 300 years ago.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm satisfied. And I don't see anything inside of the well, right?
As you look into the well, notably enough, you can't see anything. It's pitch black.
Even with my lantern?
Um, as you shine your lantern down into the well, you note something kind of at the bottom of the well, moving around very quickly. You can hear that light. As you hear
Uh,
this, you're immediately kind of taken aback as something jumps out of the well and behind
Jesus
you.
Christ.
As it looks at you and looks you up and down, it kind of just screams, "What?" It immediately just kind of convulses again towards you. You could see it now fully as it kind of stares down at you,
Oh, man,
and he smiles.
I guess
Uh,
I'll be looking at it. Pardon
you
the
can
intrusion.
you see his arm raise up, and it comes directly down in front of you. Go
Actually,
ahead and make a deck save for me.
yeah, I knew this would happen. Okay. Just roll save this foundry thing. I was supposed to roll in Discord.
Either work, that's fine. Actually, I don't actually care.
Let me do deck save here. My first deck save. How do I do this? Just click on it. Saving throw. There you go. Dexterity. Come on. Normal. And yeah, normal. Hell yeah. Oh no, that's a 7.
Ooh. Oh damn.
Oh damn. Well then, okay. So as this is happening, the rest of you are kind of just taken aback, or at least surprised enough by this thing. For some of you, you are not, but most of you are. And the creature kind of just starts snarling. You could see its body kind of wriggling. Its spider-like form kind of makes it bigger than it actually is, as both hands kind of come out again. The first slash down was kind of a motion towards it, but the next one is harder, and you can see it completely. Eh, Oop, that was private. You guys saw question marks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me publicize.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Yo, it's
That'd
actually
be
not funny.
bad, Jesus. Actually, it's a single digit, so I'm guessing it's not bad.
No. It didn't matter previously.
Yeah, it didn't matter. There you go.
Not bad. It's 12. Oh god. Cool. Am I allowed to move back or something else gonna happen?
So it kind of crushes down upon you. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Go to the initiative council, I guess. Oh no, that's active.
Actually,
I'll
let
play
me,
something real quick.
I'll just do this. Give me 1 sec. Let me just Skidoo.
Oh,
Wait a
11
minute.
HP. That sucks. Jesus.
Skidoo and Skidoo. Cool.
So based on initiative.
So
I
go
just
to combat. Go to combat encounters, and you can roll your die.
Okay.
uh
Hmm.
it was rolled for me. What the hell? How do I roll?
You click on the little die.
Where?
So you
Oh, I
see
see
the
it.
fist combat tracker?
Yeah.
Just roll.
What I get? 5? A 7.
You rolled a
7.4.
7.14.
Okay, cool. As a roleplay, can I just like back away or?
Give me 1 sec. I need to roll for these two.
Okay.
And that would start Tilgrim at the top of the turn. All right, so real quick, just so you guys are aware, because I don't want to explain this more than once. I already explained this to a few people. When you roll initiative in Foundry, it will give you decimal points. The reason for the decimal points is because of ties. It's only to break ties. It has nothing, like you didn't really roll a point. It doesn't actually think there's points, but it needs to break ties quickly. So you're not sitting here all day. For instance, you could see both the people, both the creatures, the monsters I rolled on, they both rolled 10s, but one of them rolled a 10.17 and the other was a 10.16. That's the tiebreaker. So just in case you're like,
Oh,
I don't get why there's decimals, that's why.
cool.
So as this is happening, you could see Marzina on her post kind of laughing and giggling. Ah, I can't believe you woke this idiot up. Oh, this is going to be fun. I hope the master doesn't come too soon. With that, Tilgrim, it's your turn.
Oh, I was gonna go back away real quick.
You can. It's not your turn.
Oh, I can? Or I can't?
Can't.
Okay.
So you don't have any clue what it is. I could tell you it is a Dryther. You can't move back. And again, Zion, are you here or not?
I was muted. Okay. No, I asked. Is like is snow heavily obscuring?
Okay. So you're asking is what heavily obscured?
No, I'm asking because of vision. I'll just ask. I'll make it simple. Okay. What
So
I'm going to.
so I'm looking at your view. What you're seeing now is everything you can see. Carl's light is helping you because again it extends your vision. But your dark vision is that. Oh wait, no, your dark vision is not that. Hold on a sec.
Yeah,
Um,
my dark vision is 120.
yeah, I forgot we updated your thing. Give me one sec. I gotta delete your. Give me one sec. Let me just make sure this is right. Vision is 120, and you are being re-added to the field with your vision. Yeah, there's your actual vision.
Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to move right here. I can see, right? No,
Mm.
right here. And I am going to take out my spell book, and as I'm flipping, like erratically flipping through the pages, looking for a certain spell, I stop and literally flip it and face the book against the Drider. A blast of fire shoots out towards him. Let me go ahead and pull that for y'all.
Cool. This is a good time to go over combat mechanics and stuff. Because some of you weren't at the little combat thing.
Arena.
Luckily, I'm sorry. Was that was hit right?
I rolled an
No, I could see your rolls. So as you go to do that, your spell fizzles.
All right. I'm just going to seeing this. I'm going to move back in a panic.
All right.
Over there, and then still face this.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh crap! Hold on. Forgot to add you back to the fray. And what was your initiative?
Uh, 20, I believe.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
like
20. 20 something.
20. Where is his? Now it's at 14. Let me re-roll that. Ugh, now it's at 3. Ugh, I just want him to be first. There we go. It doesn't matter what it is. You rolled a 16. That's fine. All right, cool. So that brings us to Jotun's turn.
What was the thing that jumped out the well? Where'd it go?
The thing that jumped out of the well is to your left. It is currently in front of Sotero, trying to eat him. If I could, can you see me target?
Yeah, you see a little
Okay.
dot.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I wish I had a shotgun right now.
This isn't Resident Evil.
No, it's
Anyway,
from Doom. From Doom. It's from Doom. You know it's from Doom. That's why.
I guess if it's trying to eat him, clearly, I move over, like, I guess over here,
Okay.
and, let me, I'm trying to,
Wait, you're now standing on top of Sotero's
hold
head.
on, I'm trying to, like,
No, you're good. You hold down Shift.
Just
oh, that's
for,
what you do.
Yeah,
for
hold down
some.
Shift, and then just you can either scroll your mouse wheel like um oh god, Guy just said I
Guy.
was gonna call you
Yeah.
Exalt.
Oh,
I'm the same
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, the same thing.
yeah,
oh,
there you go.
that,
You
Welcome to
scroll
the
right there. You
world of
just scroll
sight.
around.
Yeah.
Go
So now
ahead.
you
well,
can look
that,
around. Huh? So,
okay,
quick caveat to that. It doesn't matter which way you're facing in terms of your action. I'm not gonna. You can just tell me what you're doing. At the end of your turn is when you care about which
Yeah.
way you're facing, because that's a thing.
Class. Yeah, class.
okay.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm trying
what,
to figure it.
you're good. What are the dice popping out? What is?
Boy, am I rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Sorry,
see it.
sorry. I was just pressing the red dice. I didn't know
No.
what to
Why
do.
would you do that? You just unrolled your initiative. Hold on a sec. Oh boy, I need to move you back now.
Oh,
There we go. Stop rolling shit.
19.
All right.
Close enough.
Wait, howdy, this is a problem.
What's the problem?
No, it's just like having to re-roll the initiative instead of just being able to
Oh
put
yeah,
in
just
a
don't
number.
touch initiative, and when it's not your turn, don't fucking touch things. Like when it's not your turn, just watch. By the way, I'm clearing chat because I'm gonna do that a lot. I don't know why I don't like the chat being filled up. I don't know why. Anyway, um, yeah, Jeanette, what do you need help with? Slash, what are we doing?
I'm trying to just figure out what I'm gonna do. I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna charge at the. What is it?
You just know it as an it currently. I'll show you what it looks like again real quick, but that's literally what you have. You have what it looks like. You don't know anything about it.
I don't
If
like
the
looking
picture's up, I don't actually see it.
Oh, you don't see the picture at all?
I do
at it.
not.
Just hover your mouse over it.
Yeah, you can hover your mouse over to see it in the left side of your screen.
Ah, that's cool.
I think maybe mine's like really slow, but like it doesn't
It
show
could be,
up.
yeah, it could be a little slower. Again,
Try
something we'll have to
refreshing.
work on.
Yeah, you can maybe try refreshing your browser. That might work.
Probably.
I'll do that after. Yeah, I
It's a
want
it's a crazy big spider guy. Like it's half of its body looks like a demon, the other half is a spider.
to. Okay.
Basically, nightmare fuel.
Like top half or bottom half or like.
Bottom half is a spider, top half human
Arachnid.
or thing.
Arachnid. Yeah, that's the mythical
Oh,
monster.
you know what? Here, let me help you out, man, because we still have. I don't think I'll be letting anything. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me just.
Late, nigga.
What's good? Wait, is Kester? What's good?
Yeah, guess it's here late.
Hello. I'm
Oh
definitely
god,
late.
your mic is like
Oh God,
garbage. Fix that.
can't be garbage. I just fixed it.
So much static.
You're cutting in and out with every syllable of your words.
You drowning, my boy?
Hold on, just tell me when it gets better.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like you're drowning. So I gave you a
Fine.
limited ability to kind of look it over, and I think that lets you see the picture. If not, fuck it and just bash heads.
Yeah, still nothing. But I want to charge it and like try to pin him to the ground.
All right, cool. Do your thing, and I'll send you a better picture on Discord because I forgot I can actually just do that too. So Discord it is. For the rest of you, let me know what you can do now that you can see the token.
Hmm.
Again, a lot of this first thing is going to be a feedback. So this is what you're going to see names. That's just going to be spoiler alert.
Hmm.
But the names won't matter too much. But this is what he looks like, and this is what she looks like.
Again, I don't like how the spider guy looks. Like, very bad. Am I
All right,
muted?
cool. No,
I'm
you're
not.
not. So you're going to go ahead and charge the whoops. You're going to go ahead and charge the creature and grapple.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll for athletics check for that. And that's something you do a lot. I'm going to add that to your character sheet at some point that you can grapple. That way you could just roll for grapple.
Testing mic 1, 2. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a lot better.
That, all right. Cool. Now I need to.
what does this mean?
Wait, I think I'm at exhaustion.
You said you think you're at exhaustion?
Yeah. Just level 1.
So you do not grapple him. He kind of wriggles away. As you kind of go to grab him, you can feel just this weird sliminess all over your arms. I don't know actually if you can feel that. Can you feel it from your arms or no?
I would assume not.
Okay, so you just see then just this weird kind of almost it's almost kind of a violet hue, just goo all over your arms where you try to grab him as he kind of whips away and you can see spines coming out of his arm. Luckily enough, as you note the spines, you realize that your arms have just protected you against something. Any other actions or movement, he seems to be very much taken aback and now interested in you.
I'll take this moment to move back a bit. Yeah.
So as you do that, go ahead and make a dex save for me.
Let's see.
Is it boundary or just
I'm going
We're
to get Kester.
we're doing all the rolls in Foundry,
no?
unless
It's an accent.
And that's
Yeah. Oh,
So you'll start here, and I will add you to combat right now. So King, on your screen, on the combat screen, go ahead and roll initiative. It's either a red die at the top or not. Cool. And you rolled a cool. So you're gonna get put in next round. So I'm gonna skip your turn this round, just so you're aware, because you're coming up next, and that's weird. All right, cool. Where's my deck save? My deck save was a fuck. That's
mm,
mm-hmm.
awful. All right. Cool. So you can see it kind of laugh. ah, it feels so good to be out. You. It looks towards Jotun. I want to speak to you. You can hear it kind of clamor behind its tongue. It uses blasphemous word. On the downside of it using blasphemous word, oh no, never mind. It decides not to use blasphemous word because that would have been real fucked up. Real fucked up. So you're immediately kind of hit. You can see kind of his arm reach up and cleave at you. Oof.
Would I be able to like block that with my arm?
You're not, as it kind of carves directly up at you. You're bloody to the point where you become dizzy. You see a massive just wound kind of on your chest as you kind of stumble back, and that's going to end your turn as you kind of stumble. So I'm going to skip Kester's turn for now. Uh, it is Marzina's turn, and she kind of just stares at the like at you from her post as she moves her arms around. You can see she's not actually trying to break free, and she doesn't seem very hostile towards you. She just seems more than anything interested in the just the carnage going on as she just kind of looks down and just, brother, don't kill them. Well, kill a few of them. Delicious. And with that, her turn is over. This brings us to, well, his turn. He immediately kind of jumps towards. Oh crap! Let me untarget everybody. Hold on a sec. I got like everybody targeted. He jumps towards, and I do mean jump. He immediately jumps towards Jotun, and he just kind of stares blankly. You could see the look in his eyes is there's just nothing. He's just kind of dead. He immediately blinks and then reacts and looks back at you. One more. He says as he reaches his arm up. 8. He immediately slashes down at you, but your arms kind of block the damage completely. He kind of screams a bit, and he jumps towards his sister. That's going to end his turn. That brings up Sotero's turn. You kind of seeing this and seeing the Jotun just fully damaged and just bleeding now, realize that the situation seems to be getting pretty bad.
Kind of face towards where the monster went, and I'm just gonna look over to Jotun and say, "Thanks for that. I was hesitant about looking down there, but hey, you live and you learn, huh? Um, how bad is it?" And so I'll just walk. Can I even move that close? Can I? Let's find out.
How bad do you think it is?
Cool, I can. Well, I can only see what I can only know what my eyes tell me. It's your body. What do you feel? And
I'm
I'll just
covered in blood. I just got gashed by whatever the heck that was. I definitely could use some help.
yeah, I see that. Okay, come on, tell me I got some bandages. Yeah, I got bandages. Cool. I'm going to. Would it be a medical check if I were to try to stabilize the bleeding?
If you're trying to stabilize the bleeding, yeah, we've done this before. It's a medicine check every time you do something like that, yeah. And you would need some type of cloth or bandage.
Yeah, I got bandages. Would the same thing still work with spell?
What do you mean?
If I were to cast a spell, would that also stop the bleeding?
Yes, any magical type of spell will stop bleeding at a health point. As long as Jotun is over 50% health, the bleeding just subsides. It's healed basically.
All right. I combine us. Okay, cool. I'm trying to combine something. All right, I'm going to reach in my bag, and I should have three bandages, if I don't mistaken. Yeah, I'm gonna take out. Yeah, I have three bandages, bandage bundles. So I'm gonna take some of the first bandage bundle and kind of pair it with my crossbow bolt. And
Okay.
is that possible?
You're going to you're gonna bandage your crossbow bolt basically.
No, no, no. I'm going to take.
That's
Take
fine.
a bandage, a bundle, right? And since the bundle is pretty big, and I don't think I need all of it to wrap Jotun's wound up, do I? And if not, I
So,
was just gonna.
so do you have bandages literally?
Yes, I have bandages. I have 3 bandage
So you're
bundles.
going to use one bundle per time you heal, or
Okay, then
per
that's
time.
then that's
That's
fine.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if I could use some of it or I had to use all of it. Cool.
That's
Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
gonna take out a bandage bundle and I'll begin wrapping Jotun's wounds as I say, "Thanks for watching over me. May the light do the same for you." And I'll just cast Healing Word. So, oh, cool. I get to roll that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Real
So
while you're rolling that real quick, the
yes.
only person I have marked down for exhaustion is Bennett.
Okay.
Um,
Where's Healing Word?
Real
Spell
quick,
book.
is that accurate? I don't honestly remember.
Oh, I have exhaustion.
I'm gonna say yeah, Bennett is exhausted because of
Yes,
the.
that's accurate because
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna mark that down here then. So
Fine. Consume spell slot. All right. Healing formulas 1d4 situational bonus plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is wisdom, which will be +3 and plus let's example of life +6. Cool. All right, and normal. All right, so Yoan regains 11 hit points after I finish bandaging, and I'll
okie
just
doke. So
I'll
this is
just shuffle.
11, and this is you said for Jotun.
Yeah, for Yoan.
So boom, we're applying the healing now. Okay. So this puts him above. So you can see that your bandaging was successful. Jotun stops bleeding and kind of regains a little bit more control in terms of how things are going. Movement, or does this end your turn?
That was just my bonus. That was my action. Wait, healing word is a bonus action. Yeah, that's just my bonus action. Cool.
In that case, yeah, go ahead.
Just like move, and it's just be like, excuse me, use some healing myself. I'll inspect my body. Am I bleeding anywhere?
You are not bleeding. No, you're just kind of more just injured and tired.
Figured. Can't really use that, and I don't have any potions. I'm gonna look over to Silver and I'm gonna say, if you happen to have any potions, would you?
Potions? No, I don't have no potion. What are we gonna do about this guy? We need to take this guy down or something.
Yeah, but I could probably use. Uh, okay. Forget it. Cool. I'm going to. Oh, I guess I could save that for later. Yeah, I'm just gonna prep my channel divinity feature, and doing that, I'm going to utilize harness divine power to expend one use of my channel divinity to create a spell slot. No more than my proficiency bonus. No more than spell slot rating once reached the level which you can be no higher than half my proficiency bonus rounded up. So a half, so 3 rounded up, which is 2. So yeah, I'll just do that and end my turn right here.
Okay. So you're gonna add the spell slot back. All right.
Yeah, I'm at a second level spell slot because it's 1.5 rounded up too.
All right. This brings up Bennett's turn. So you
Okay.
tiredly remember just getting over a few injuries as you know, were kind of wheeled back and forth. On the upside, you have the benefit of a full team behind you, but you're still a bit wary about the situation.
Alright. Uh, I'll just look towards Mishka. And I'll just go, we were never here to fight.
You kind of look at the you look at Mishka kind of looking back at you. How did you know my? Oh wait, you just kind of yeah. Never mind. Never mind. I'm being a dummy. Anyway, he looks back at you and just kind of laughs. I don't care. I quite enjoy the taste of blood. And he just like goes back to preparing himself. Behind him, you can see Marzina just shaking her head. You're not get through to him. He's not exactly the peaceful type. I, on the other hand, I like to be seduced. Hmm. She just smiles and licks her lips.
Okay. Uh, so I'll move 5 up. Clyde's with at least one. What? Okay. So that's 5, 10. 10, 15. All right. And from here, yeah, that's all I got. Putting both of my hands together, the snow and ice on the floor starts to gather around me as I start chanting. The air around me becoming colder and colder until finally it conglomerates in my hand and I fire it off. I cast Ray of Frost at Mishka. It's just normal. Wait, I have. I was about to say I had disadvantage, right?
Yeah, you click on the dispatch thing.
I clicked on normal, so I'm gonna just roll a second time. The lowest one. That's the lowest one. There we go. So I rolled a 6. Do it. I'm
So
assuming.
as the snow around you, as you kind of start gathering power, the snow around you, for some reason, just melts, and your spell kind of just bleh. In the
Yeah.
back of your mind, you can kind of hear a voice just going, "What a fool."
Great. Great. More voices. I have a voice in my head now. I think I got much. So, I don't think I have anything I can do for a bonus. So, I'm just gonna have my crossbow just at the ready, and I end my turn.
This brings up Exalt's turn.
Well, seeing the creature next to me, I'm gonna like do a roll. So 5, 10. If you with him, I got no. Least area target. And said creature. As you see Exalt, eyes become grayish. As you can chant in, let's join the hunt, my friends. As in his mind, he sees like 13 wolves. Each of them, each of them, yeah, each of them represents a different type of element. One's fire, ice, lightning. One's barbed blades. One has rocks around them. As you see this, which of them type of wolves begins to charge at him? No, it doesn't actually does any damage. Is it? Mr. J? Or-
Sorry, I was just explaining to King what was going on. I'm sorry. Repeat that. I apologize.
Yes, as in Result Minds, he summons, well, or surround him in his mind, he summons 13 wolves. Each represents lightning, fire, piercing, slashing. Which one appear to growl at the creature?
What?
Okay, basically, in Exalt's mind, as his eyes become gray, as if he could like he has X-ray vision between creature's organs, stuff like that. He
Okay.
summons 13 wolves. Each 13
Oh,
wolf represents the different type of damage element, like fire, ice, piercing, and bludgeoning.
okay. Okay.
Which of the wolves appears to growl at the creature?
Oh, I see what you're. Oh, that was actually a really good way of asking that question.
Yeah.
That was
I'm trying to do the bootleg
no, no, no.
evolution thingy.
I didn't understand what you meant at first. That was actually a really good way of doing that. Shit. Give me a sec, cause so you note that um you note that there are yeah I'm still confused on what you're asking me. You're asking shut up. Let me just not you. Let me shut up and actually read because that's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. So you note there are no resistances or immunities in its body. You can see that it's vulnerable to all types of damage. There's nothing specifically that would help you have advantage on it though.
Mm,
As again, it doesn't have any vulnerabilities.
mm, okay.
But you do discover it has zero immunities and zero resistances, so it could be damaged with anything.
Mm. As for my bonus action, you see Exalt grows like spikes out of his elbows and some on his crossbow as he activate his Slayer's Prey ability. Yep. And as you see, thorns begins to wrap around the creature's body, like those roses and spikes, blue ones, indicating that Exalt Marcus Prey. And I'm and my turn right there.
All right. Let me just do.
Wait, can
Let's mark your prey. Your prey will be marked with a. I don't know what will we mark our prey with?
I rose, I guess. I rose.
A rose. I don't have a rose to mark. I
That's
have a
fine.
weird. I have a weird curse thingy though.
I'll take it.
Boom. He's a weird curse. Can you guys see that little icon on him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
top
Cool.
left corner.
That's
thing
what
right
that
there.
means. He's got a curse or something on him. All right. That ends your turn. So that brings us to the next round. Tilgrim. If you didn't know, you're muted. Are you just not here?
It was a renewed wizard.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
What's
Okay. It's my turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, while briskly flipping through the pages bound within the spell book, I dash over here.
And when you say
So
dash, do you mean just like I went
just run.
fast?
No, just like
Use
her. I didn't.
dash.
Yeah. No, I didn't use dash. I didn't take the dash action. I couldn't find a better word in my head.
No, it's
I-
fine. I just wanted clarification.
Okay. For those that can see, as I'm searching through my book, my eyes are lit with recognition. I spin the book around with the pages themselves facing the arachnid monster. A small plume of fire shoots out. Let me go ahead and. My rolls are not that great today. Okay, so I have a 12.
12. Give me a sec. Let me just make sure we're in business. You are not in business, sir. So your spell again fizzles, leading you to start to believe that what in the hell is that thing?
Oh, that's it says use measurement template. I just clicked on
No,
that.
don't use measurement template. What
Oh,
is
okay.
that thing?
Who, me?
Again, don't touch stuff if it's not your turn,
Okay,
please.
my bad.
You can do anything you want looking around, but don't hit buttons when it's not your turn. Just
My bad.
watch things. What was I gonna ask or say or do? Oh,
It's
so your spell fizzles. Do you have any bonus action or movements? This,
Uh,
this immediately makes Mishka, the creature, stare down at you and only focus on you. You
Oh,
can
he's
see behind him, Marzina just goes, "Oh boy, you really should stop doing that. Maybe you guys should free me and I'll help you kill him." You can hear Misha just go, "Imagine."
I'm going to go ahead, huffing frustration. I'm going to essentially go over here. Let's see. I moved. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Wait, I'm gonna go right here. Right here. And no, wait. There we go. That's my turn.
Okay. Uh, yeah, that actually makes sense. Cool, Jotun. You note that coming back to your senses, you're feeling much better. You also note that the spider creature is not actually paying any attention to you. It has its eyes locked on Tilgrim. Somebody share their screen with Isaiah. I can't share mine.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use yeah, just use Discord to roll because your stats are gonna be garbage if you don't. Julio.
Is he still on the tree, or is he like gonna pop up where what's the
Interesting. Is who's still in the tree? Oh no, I'm gonna drag him into the combat.
Oh, all right, cool.
Actually,
He's
no,
actually he just stole
no, he wasn't in the tree. He got out of the he got out of the tree. He was like walking down the area. So he's just gonna start in the
What?
area he was.
Oh, well, never mind. No, I thought
I was
my
still.
bad. I
I
thought
left off in
last
the
time
tree.
yeah, I forgot about that part. My bad.
In that
I
case,
left off in the tree.
you're still in the tree then. Okay, I'm let me put you in the combat. Bink, and I'll roll your initiative for you. You rolled a 9. Hmm. Oh, I know why you rolled a 9 because you don't actually have any stats.
I have a +4.
Let me re-roll with a +4, I guess. Can I re-roll with a +4?
I'm not sure if you can because his character sheet, on at least on Foundry, doesn't have any of his actual stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So let me just actually add
Situational
that.
bonus. Can't you
Uh,
just do /R inside the roll
yeah, you're right.
thing?
Thank you, sir. On the downside of that, because of the way the system is built, let's see, you roll a 1d20 plus 4. You rolled a 18, so I'm just gonna manually fix that by hitting buttons a ton. Nope. Nope. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Nope. Holy shit.
Dang.
Really not. Really not a fan. Update combatant initiative is an 18. Update combatant. Booyah, bitch! I did it. Anyway, that brings us to Jotun's turn. Holy crap. Oh, it's only 38 minutes. Never mind. I was gonna. Still a long ass time. Is Yo-Yo here?
Yo tengo initials.
No, don't use the Dark Grim theme again. No, fuck off, bro.
Voices.
Call me a racist.
No, I said voices.
It's not even that.
I was very confused.
What do you mean?
No, it's because like I was just sitting here, it was complete silence, and then all I hear is like voices, but then my brain also puts that as like you're racist, and it's just
What?
like
Same.
it was like I was confused for like a hot minute until he clarified.
Yeah, boy. Oh, is it my turn? It is your turn.
Been your turn for a while.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Dear God, your screen is so big, guy. Why is your stuff so zoomed in?
Wait, what?
Not secure. Yeah, I'm definitely
It
gonna
is?
host
Hold
this
up.
thing. I guess I'll start working on that for Wednesday. See how that goes. Yeah, like if I shared my screen, my things are way smaller. All my
Mm.
icons and stuff. You're gonna have to skip right now. That's doable. Kester, you're up. You kind of enter into this kind of area. You note there's kind of this weird low-hanging fog. You also note that the rest of the party is in a courtyard that is surrounded by just the screams of these things. You can hear multiple people just screaming that they need to be fed and that they're hungry. You can see if you kind of come into the room, areas that are caged up with large locks that things are banging against. It just kind of seems like a mess all like just entirely.
I just
Oh no, you're a
Oh
water
God,
robot again.
you're back to cutting out in every syllable. Christ.
Yeah, bro. Just
It's a
catch
little
up, bro.
rough.
Just catch up, bro.
alright, we're just gonna keep that off for now.
All right, now you're good. What happened?
Yeah. It's just the gate isn't working well.
Uh,
It's because my computer is lagging for some reason. I need to fix that later, but not now. Okay. All right. Well, seeing this happen in right before my eyes, I'm going to head to where it's safest with the rest of my party. Through oop. Okay. 15, 20, 25. We're gonna look this way. Oh, that doesn't look too good. So there's a guy over there. Okay, unfortunate. All right. I look over to Bennett. So we're killing that guy, right?
Spider.
I guess I'll share this
He wants to
again.
fight. Can't convince him otherwise. Either that or we delay
Ah,
him.
rough.
I'll share. Boop.
Ooh, looks
And I'll
fancy.
share. Yeah, and this is the one behind him.
Wow, looks fancy. Okay. All right. I guess let's kill him. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. I step up so I have a better vantage point, and I just kind of draw a card and rip it up before it bursts into flames of confetti and circle around into three balls of fire, casting scorching ray on what's his name? Hold on, let me just get that.
Yeah.
Mishka.
All right.
Yeah. Let me go get it. Pop. Yes. Boop and pop. And okay.
Can you roll three
One.
separate times?
Yeah, rolling three separate times. Because, dice.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's not 20.
So,
Come on, bro.
so as you kind of like let the balls release, you kind of see him just slap them aside and just stare back at you. He seems to be completely focused on Kester now. Ah, I like
Orange
that.
juice.
It was warm. I bet you'll be warm inside my belly.
Okay, see, I don't want that, so I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. So I roll my funny little numbers. 20. Boop. We lock it. Okay, so we don't go crazy right now. All right. Seeing him very enticed by my flesh, I just kind of move down, terrified for my life. Yeah, he's really good at stopping me from killing him.
How did you do that, by the way?
Do what?
The measurement stick.
My
Oh,
measurement
never
stick?
mind. I got it. Never mind.
Hold
Figure what I
shift
said.
and drag.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, that's yeah, he's really good at killing me, I say over to Bennett.
Sorry, real quick, just to hop in for Zion. If you hold control and you drag your character, right, you can click on the map wherever you want to stop and then start a new one. You can see I'm doing it now. And then when you're done, keep holding control. If you press the space bar, it'll move your character to that point. It's just another way to move. And yeah, it'll ask if you're allowed to do that. That's kind of like the RPG mode. And if I hit yes like that, it moves you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a turn-based mode. In case you're like super, let me show Jackson where I'm moving. It's for people who like are gonna try to cheat the DM. But again, I don't really care about movement. I'm sure you're not gonna try to move farther than you do. I already move you farther than you do most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
pretty I'm pretty loose with the footage actually, now that I think about it. Uh that said, that is Kester's turn. This brings us to Marzina's turn. So Marzina kind of just stares at you and she looks up at her bindings. Oh, I wish one of you could throw a fireball into me. She kind of says as she kind of wriggles around. This brings up Mishka's turn. He immediately just jumps directly at Kester and
Hello there.
So good.
he just like plunges all his like might down onto Kester. Notably enough,
Oh wow.
So, yeah, you live.
kind of like angrily goes again and throws his arm back up and down.
Oh, again. Oh, that's nice. Just.
Yeah, you. Oh,
That's his
Mm-hmm.
exact
you live, bro.
Mm.
AC.
You live.
That's
What the
wild.
fuck?
Mm.
That's his exact AC. That's wild.
So you
Bro.
could see the claws kind of just go right in front of Kester and then lift quickly.
Okay, yeah. Seeing this going on, I'm just gonna cast shield in response
So
to me getting hit.
Thank you.
cool.
Thank
What is
you.
Shield doing exactly?
It it
Plus back
increases
your
my
AC.
AC by 5.
So increases AC by. Okay, perfect. So he goes into hit, and as his claws kind of mash down at you, you can see just what color is the shield?
The shield is green.
Okay, you could just see a green bubble just appear in front of you, almost like different, like little, hexagonal just patterns flipping in front of you, slamming into his claw and throwing it back. He gets thrown back about 10 feet. This sends him directly between Jotun and Satara. You can hear him just go, ah, I'm going to shred you, Jester.
Oh, I don't want that.
This is going to go into Sataro's turn.
Well, mm,
Hey,
I'm just.
guy, I'm sorry, real quick. Guy, turn your character so Isaiah can
Oh.
actually see what's happening.
Okay, my bad.
Well, I'm just going to
There you go. Yeah, that's
move
fine.
out the way. Obviously, let me just look to my left. All right, cool. What's down there? So let's wait in the courtroom. Cool. I'm just so just control and just drag where I want to go. Yeah, 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 yeah. But and then that was what? How many feet was that? Crap.
It doesn't say.
Hold on, I messed it up. Hold on. I need to do this again. So control and then drag.
5 feet, 10 feet,
It's
20 feet.
25. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna go down here.
Muted. I was like explaining shit to you, and I was like, oh.
What were you saying?
No, I was just you could figure that out.
Oh, okay, cool. Space. Are you request this movement? Yes, I request it.
All right, cool. Badoo.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yes, you ran into Bennett and slammed into him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um, cool. Oh,
What the hell was that?
oh. What? Hey, Bennett, you seem to know this thing. You mind informing me?
I don't know much about it other than the fact that it wants to kill us, if that wasn't obvious.
Yeah, that was very obvious, but okay. Um, cool. And it's I kind of just look around the party and take in my surroundings again. Feeling a bit tired and sluggish. Do I have that?
I'm
I do
sorry.
not. No, I'm speaking to myself. I'm just like partying, just saying no, I do not. That sucks. Cool. I'm gonna look over to well, not shining my lantern at him. I'm just gonna look over at him, just kind of point my lantern in the opposite direction. Um, Peering at him, does he seem battered or bruised in any way?
He seems the exact way you've met him.
Uh, well, then that wouldn't work. Okay. Cool. I guess. All right. So that was 20 feet of movement. 25.
Yeah, that was 20 feet of movement.
Cool. 10 feet left. Yeah. And excuse me. I'll try to. Oh God! What the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that again because where you stopped, again, it is a little strange, but you're holding control, but you're not holding the mouse down. You're just using you're holding control. You're dragging with the mouse. You can let go at that point and just move it around freely, and then tap spacebar, but keep control down. It is a little weird. Uh, Badoop. Yeah, I like that.
It's over. All right. Yeah, this is nice. Cool. I'm going to. Yeah, PlayStation. So, okay, I'm just gonna. I can't really do anything. I guess I'm going to look over to Kester and say, "Hey, you think you could handle him if I gave you some support, or
That depends. Kind of support.
just kind of, well, just like, you know, spiritual, emotional, just support."
Sure, sure, sure. If you could ensure that this nest attacker hits, absolutely. That could probably do something.
All right. With that as my action, I'm going just to place my hand on Kester's shoulder. And what am I gonna utter? Yeah, I'm gonna place my hand on Kester's shoulder and utter, "May you have the grace of a cat," as I back away and cast enhance ability, ensuring that he has he has advantage on dexterity on checks and saves, and doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated. I think I said that right.
Cool. Really quickly, um, give me duration.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, so you're concentrating, and you said it's what? It's called.
Enhance ability. Second level transmutation, artificer, artificer, rise, artificer EB, bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer.
So it's enhance ability.
Yes,
Yes.
it's in my spell. Oh, I gotta cast it. Cool, I gotta cast it in here. I keep forgetting that. I'll cast it here now for
It's for
you.
dex saves. Yeah, I'm asking because I have an active effects thing. It's just to help me and everybody else keep track of shit.
Spell. Cool. Spell's casted.
Yeah. Okay. So that
Wait, why
means
does it say healing? Does it heal? Oh, that's cool.
No.
Then why does it have healing factor?
no, because it's just there.
I was gonna look into that. But cool. Yeah. Also, for concentration, I can move, but I can't attack. That's fine. And that's my max movement. Max movement. So yeah, I'll just end my turn. L- Still looking at the enemy and concentrating on one not getting hit and on the spell.
Okay.
End my turn there.
All right. That brings up Bennett's turn.
All right. Okay, what can I do? Can I do? Can I do? No, it's crazy. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move off to the side over here to be more accurate. And
Something's wrong. Okay.
I'm gonna cast poison spray on Mishka. So as I put my hand out, the veins that aren't covered by my sleeves start to glow green as my eyes match the same, and a massive puff of noxious gas emanates from my palm towards him. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, let's hit that up. And
Yo,
no,
please,
he doesn't have
spice
anything.
spray.
So 13.
Oh
He
wow.
makes it exactly.
13. 13, 13, 13. Two 13s in a row.
Huh. That doesn't do anything.
Really good at his job of killing us.
So your spell again kind of fizzles as this green, just ethereal, just kind of dissipates. You can see just from the corner of your eye as Kester kind of under his breath kind of just mutters poison spray.
Poison spray.
Trash splash instead.
I'll just look over to Exalt. Even though my eyes are the only things on display, he can tell they have a massive murderous intent behind them if he speaks another word.
Okay. Is
Exalt
that?
roll.
Oh, go ahead.
As Exalt rolls eyes. My turn. I stop talking right now.
Cool. Real quick. What was I gonna ask? Oh, do you have anything else before your turn?
I'm just gonna move. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna just return
Alright.
to my spot behind Kester, and I'm gonna just prepare my crossbow to actually use it.
With that, it's Exalt's turn. You can
Cool.
see the creature kind of getting ready to just charge directly at Kester.
I'm gonna turn around quick and make a beeline towards Razara. And sort up control. Yep. Base. Quest movement. Did you see that? Or
It's just when you requested it, you stopped moving. Like you literally, once you hit the spacebar, you just kind of sit there with it.
oh, okay,
Yeah, like
okay,
don't worry, you won't be doing it for long. It's just that there you go. You could just yeah, it doesn't
okay,
matter if you just move. If you want to move to show me, that's cool. But
okay.
I I trust that you're not just like you're not moving 1,000 feet. I don't really mind. Like I'm not like gonna be like, no, you have to use this way. I don't care. Like I trust that all of you are just gonna play the game. So go ahead and move how you want.
Okay. And draw my short sword. I do a upward slash, removing their bondages. I presume I have to roll to hit and damage. So attack.
Yeah, would you? Could you?
Since we restrained, do I get advantage or no?
You would. You're just hitting against a post.
Okay. No, mind you, I'm not trying to hit her. I could hit the bondage. Let you
No,
know.
no. I that's why I gave you advantage
Okay, okay.
in the event of a nat one. Oh, looky there.
Uh, damage and damage. Normal. Skaboosh. Please be not. Yeah, full six. 9. Do it break.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. So as you hit it, you immediately kind of see she's bound by kind of like these thick leather bands. You kind of just cut them, and you see her arms just kind of flop down. She immediately grabs her breasts and just starts fondling them in front of you. Ooh, finally free. Well, I suppose I will help you. She kind of bends towards you and just looks in your eyes. Hmm. And what do you want from me?
I guess an ally.
You're like kind of lift up and put her hands on her hips, and she kind of rolls her eyes. Well, that's boring, but fine. She immediately kind of just flies up and flies over and stands directly in front of Kester. You could see her look at Mishka. Back in the well, little brother. Back in the well. You could see Mishka kind of look back at her. I will tear you apart too, sister. I don't care. I need the blood. She kind of looks back at Kester and goes, I tried, as she kind of flies off.
Well, good.
She kind of still looks at Mishka though and looks back at Kester. I'm kidding. Does that end your
That's
turn?
good.
No, I use my bonus action to cut the bond. So, um,
Okay.
since I have um, line oh, boop, B, boop. That was 25, right? So yeah, I'll move
Did
like
you did you say
yeah.
booby?
No,
What?
booby.
Wait, what's going on?
I thought I heard that
Wait.
too. I
Right?
was
Like I was like,
confused.
I felt like like Exalt was thinking about what he just saw.
I mean, hey, it's a
I mean, technically, this is sometimes you
Hold
What
up,
know.
let
in
me
the
let me let
world?
me fan service it one more time, real quick. Hold up, fan service it one more time. Go ahead.
All right.
There you go.
Go ahead, Jack.
By default, it's the second time seeing the feelings exhaust.
You can't
Well,
blame this man
besides
for his
better.
taste.
Right?
I applaud him.
There you go.
I
Okay.
applaud him.
I'm gonna move another to 5 feet this way. Space. What the fuck? And then move. Please stop. Let me move. And then take my aim at. Do I hit? No, diagonally. Yeah, I do hit, right? Oh,
Because this is where you would be aiming at, you have a chance of hitting Jotun.
okay. So that's 35. Okay, I can move one more time. Okay then. So that down, then Bob. I take no chances, and then bro, stop used to it.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, you don't know what I'm trying to do. Anyway, I'm pull out my crossbow. I have
Yeah,
crossbow. Is he facing look at Kessler, right?
yeah, he's looking at Kester.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot as I'll point as his crossbow at the beast's head. He said die. He whispered and said die. Another question. Since he can't see me, do I also get advantage or no?
He can technically see you because you just said die, and now he's turning around to look
No,
at you.
I said whisper. I said whisper die.
Did you?
Yes, I
He said
have.
something.
I'm pretty sure I
Okay.
heard a whisper.
All right.
He's just always stuttering. It's hard to make out.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes I just need to.
Okay.
Hey, save.
Cat, please, cat, no, please, cat, no, cat, no, please, cat.
Cat
All
God has
right.
entered the chat.
Do
All
I
right.
hit?
So, uh, you do hit. Yes.
Okay, thank God. Let's say. Okay.
24, bro.
The cat curses your die.
I'm gonna roll. 16 damage.
All
Straight to
right.
the
So
something.
So as the bolt just releases, it hits. You can see it hit kind of on its neck shoulder area. You can hear ah as Mishka like immediately just kind of oh okay no he doesn't because I'm doing something else. There we go. Mishka just turns around violently. What's that? He rips the bolt out of his neck and throws it down. Let me just make sure I'm doing Badoop. Ah, oh no. Sorry. I saw his health bar move and I thought it was funny. Um,
We can't visually see that. Oh, never mind. You can say I see my own HP, but not his.
Yeah, I know you guys will. You guys probably won't ever be able to see enemy HP. It's just I don't. I don't really see a point to it. You can actually. You just have to go through the. You'd have to have a skill that lets you tell how healthy or something is.
Oh, okay.
Carl could do it if he does a medical check on an enemy.
Okay.
By the way, so it's feasible. But then he would. Nah, yeah, I'll do that. If Carl wastes an action on a medical thing, you could see enemy health.
All
It
right.
would be him sacrificing something else though. So, does that end your turn? Whether you got anything else?
Yes, sadly, based on bonus actions. Yeah,
All right, cool. So that is going to move us to the next round. We start with Tilgrim. This is adding Lucian in real quick, just because Lucian has been sitting here. I'm just going to say Lucian heard something, ran down the tree, and is now at least right here.
At least where?
You're at the door. Um, I don't know where. Yeah, because of the fog. You'll see in a second. I'm gonna do something so you could see stuff, but let me just move you. So I'm gonna move him here real quick,
I'd
right
like to
there.
stay. Oh, I was gonna say I'd like to stay out of the eyesight of that creature if possible.
Oh, okay. Let me just Sorry. Sometimes I'll move your character just because I need to. So
All right.
technically you are out of the eyesight of him because he's passionately looking at Exalt.
And he's like an arachnid kind of creature, right?
Yeah, he's definitely arachnid looking. That said, what are we doing? What's that sound?
All right. Togum's turn.
That was a weird sound. Zion, you alive?
Sorry.
Fight music
Okay, I'm
again.
ready. I'm ready. Okay, so where am I? Right there. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and move here. Let me. You said control, correct?
Hold control, drag mouse, click on areas you want to move, change movement, and then while holding control, press space, and then just keep those both held down.
Oh, while holding control, hold space.
Actually, no, just keep control held down and then press space to, but don't ever stop holding down control. Control's the thing that locks the movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, you don't actually have to move like that. It's up to you.
All
Like
right.
it's only if a DM doesn't trust their players.
Okay.
Because honestly, some players will just like move forever. Like, oh, I moved here, and it's like you can't.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and I'll just go right here. So
So
yeah.
when
Okay.
see, it's annoying as shit, right? That's why I said you don't have to use it. Once you get used to it, it's kind of cool. But yeah,
Here
it's
we
just
go.
again, it simulates DMs who don't trust anyone. A lot, yeah. Like I could turn your movement off and then just make. Yeah, you let go of control, buddy. Just
Oh, I
use
did.
just use WASD, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's all right, man. Oh, in case you didn't know, WASD does actually work. So that would have worked, but you're still doing it. There we go. Let me.
Just look up. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're killing me, man. It's all
Sorry.
right. Nah, you're good, man.
Okay. So once again, I began to flip through pages. This time, notice frustration in my tone. For those that are nearby, you can mutter a number of swears in foreign language. Extending my arm, I utter "Wurst," and instead of the amber glow that appeared before, a spectral azure sigil appears before me above my tone. Practically the same sigil appears directly under the arachnid. Frost and ice begin to grow over its form. Could you roll a con save for the dude?
Oh, you can't click on a thing. Oh, but they have the spells loaded. You cast it and you'll see the
Oh, okay. Let me go
Yeah.
ahead and do.
Yes, again, you also don't have to do it if you don't
Oh.
want to. I just
Okay.
want to point that out too.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna be like, no, hit buttons. It's fine if you just want me to roll shit.
Oh,
Again,
how do I do that?
Oh,
uh,
just click your
your
spells.
your character sheet. So on your
Yeah.
character sheet under spells, you just
Oh,
click
okay,
on
I
the
did.
spell you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Click.
You can
Sure.
also drag the spells to the hotbar if you like, actually want to like
I
video
have
game
mine.
without.
I have mine crossbow, swords, and stuff like that.
It's frostbite, not a picture because I moved all the pictures.
That
So I
looks
need to
pretty
do
cool.
a. I need
Does
to
he
do.
have anything on him that would add disadvantage or advantage? Like, is he wet or is he?
Whoa, pause.
Dude, pick your words better.
I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry.
do?
The
Your
math
Oh
is-
God.
I'm still. I'm nothing. I'm still on the
See,
No good way
Yeah,
to say that. There's no good
I'm,
way to ask.
yeah. It's just like
if you
We're
say
just
that
going
to
down that trail, huh?
it's like
if you
if
say that
you,
to Marissa, I mean,
yeah, that would be awful. But I was still thinking in that mindset. All right, so I'm just throwing it. Wait. I'm throwing the con save. All right, cool. Wait, you must have one or more control tokens to throw the con save. Yeah, I got this one right here, bro. Throw the save, yo. Yeah, I was gonna say you're stupid. No, I don't have disadvantage or anything on the save.
All right, cool.
So, oh boy.
Oh,
My bad. Yeah, yeah.
wow.
You passed
Wait,
it.
wait. What's the attack roll for then?
I don't know. It just
Wait,
said
wait. You
attack.
cause enemy frost form, blah 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 blah. On a failed save, the target takes this. Nope, I don't know what the attack's for. Okay, cool. That's fine. So, I passed.
Do I
No.
press save and throw?
yeah. That I
You
think that's a
passed.
saving throw. Yeah,
No,
23.
you don't have to. You don't have to roll the saving throw. The saving throw is for me to roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out there for me. All right, so I rolled a 23, so I passed.
Yeah. Past 13.
Huffs and frustration begins to pout. Aw, how quaint. All right, cool. You have. Shit, I don't know what you have.
The
Yeah, that's pretty
anger of
much
the
what I was gonna do. I was gonna if I have any, but that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. So you're done with your turn.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next up is Lucian. So this is where I'm going to take control of Exalt if I have to. Yeah, I do. All right. Hold on. Let me just move him here. So I'm going to put Exalt pretty much behind you so you can see what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's my screen. I forgot that.
You who what?
I forgot. He's being my screen. Forgot that. Right
Yeah,
Like the Lakitu cameraman.
right.
Yo, I ain't gonna check. I ain't gonna shut up.
This is the closest we can get to third-person camera view in this game.
All right, so he's not looking in my direction, right?
No, he's looking at technically still looking at Exalt.
So looking at his back, does he have like spikes on him or anything?
Yeah, he's like covered in like spines and stuff. Oh, let me throw a picture out because I'm gonna just keep freaking out Zion.
No, wait. He can just click it. Please.
Yeah.
Like, oh Oh, it makes
So,
the skin
mean,
crawl.
so the side spines and the leg spines are also on his back and shoulders.
He looks badass.
yeah, so it doesn't look feasible to like jump on his back or anything.
It does not.
What,
No,
my
he's.
something?
You weren't here for it, but I'll just like be a pal and because I don't know where Jeanette is, but so Jotun is covered. Jotun's arms are covered in this kind of purplish slime that came off of him, and you just kind of, I guess Jotun would have. I'm just gonna do it for Jotun, but he pretty much tells everybody that be careful because its body is coated in some kind of liquid, but
Ooh, okay.
he's not sure what it does because his arms are metal and it didn't really affect him. So there's that too.
And does flanking give me advantage?
So flanking, actually, let me just double check because I'm pretty sure it does, but I also added rules for
Yeah,
flanking.
yeah, you did.
Flanking. So on a oh, that's fishing.
Fishing?
Yeah.
Yo, what happened to my goddamn battle system? Oh, this is where we find out that Jackson fucked everything up. Oh, here it is, combat changes. So adjacent to each other, flanked position. So once you're in flanked position,
So I guess he has more like a right
yeah,
here.
so you have advantage on the attack. You also have, if the other person is there, an ability to team attack.
Yeah, your turn. Oh,
Jotun's
your
not here
turn.
though. I don't know.
Oh
Yodi yo,
yeah, damn, damn, bro.
Jeanette, you around, bro? Broski?
Who's directly below me to the south?
That is
Bennett.
no, that's not Bennett.
Martina?
Shoot, Gassy. Yeah,
Shit,
probably
who is?
Marcina. Yeah, Marcina.
Yeah, that's Marzina.
Dang. So there's no one like within hitting range of that person?
Yeah,
Yeah, Jotun.
Your turn is. It's right there.
You just can't team attack. You can flank though, so you
Yeah,
would have advantage.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. So from my position, I'm gonna silently go for an attack.
I'm just gonna
And
move you
aim,
here
aim
then,
and aim for
or
the
you're
back
just
of
gonna
his head.
shoot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot from there, from the back. I'm gonna aim at the back of his head.
Okay, cool.
And after
Uh,
it does, and after it does hit, I'm gonna swing back around that corner.
okay.
Everyone's tactic.
Yeah, you can just roll in Discord.
7. Yeah, no.
Oh,
Thank the
that's
God.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's oof. All right, cool. So you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's a
And
D.
say.
That's a D10 plus.
Hey, this is the first hit, isn't it?
No,
Dang.
second.
Now that Jotun is back, can they do? Can we do a team attack?
As long as Jeanette's cool with it, yeah.
So Jeanette, would you like to attack the creature right now with me?
In what way?
I mean, I'm flanking it, so you can attack with me.
So a flanked attack won't use your actual action, whereas a team attack would. So that's the difference between flanking.
So you can attack for free.
Oh,
It's just
so
a
you
free
said
attack if you set up.
oh.
You need to be within. You just need to be within the footage of each other. So technically, 5, 10. Yeah, you're within 10 feet. So
Could
So
mean what's
so
him do
roll
that as
that.
well?
So roll that hit and damage.
anyone can flank if you get into the position to flank.
And,
It's not like special. Yeah,
and
it's
I'm,
like
So if I was closer,
as long as you're adjacent to the other person. So I would technically need Lucian to be right next to him, but I don't mind the within 10 feet. That's fine by me. Still
so
adjacent.
so yeah, roll
So
that hit
what
and
would one be
damage.
rolling?
Your
Just
attack.
roll. You would roll hit at advantage, and then you would roll your damage.
Okay.
And after I see Yolen's attack land or miss, I'm gonna swing back around.
Do I press advantage
back around
first
that
or like?
corner.
Yeah,
Do
do
the
that.
yeah. You press the advantage, and the other rolls for you.
On board. Was it not 20?
That's definitely not how you roll advantage.
Oh, hold up.
Just
That
roll
No,
another
I,
one.
I forgot to
actually,
roll the
Just roll
again.
another one.
Yeah, you
it's
can
like
just
it's,
roll like
it's like
I
it's
forgot to press the advantage button. My bad.
just do this one.
Uh,
Yeah, that.
But
that's
don't push
fine.
it
Let's
now.
roll again.
Just roll another one.
Yeah, just roll again. You don't have to like again. The systems.
How this?
No, yeah. So seeing a Jotun's attack miss, I'm gonna swing back around that corner like I
Okay, cool.
planned to initially.
You hit for what? 10 damage?
Yes.
Man,
All right,
that's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I'm just gonna say that Jotun's flailing
You see, if
keeps him
Vimic was
distracted
here, I'm kidding.
at least for a bit.
all right, yeah,
Just
Jotun's
barely
just like
long enough for me to swing around.
swinging. Where do you want to move back to?
I'm gonna move around that corner to the north.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna move this back so I can to the north. So you're gonna go here.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Back to the
All right,
wall.
like what do you like more north?
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Oh, you're back to the wall.
Yeah, my back is to the wall while just peering in that direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of aim you that way then. All right, cool. That brings us back to Jotun's turn, which you didn't use your action because again, that's what flanks are for. Anyway, you have a chance to redeem yourself as you know. Well, no, at this point because the arrow hit, Mishka is actually turned towards this like
Okay.
looking out, looking like back, and I'm gonna move you back here because you're like right here.
Yeah, take
All
a
right.
break for Kitu.
So
Like,
Yoda.
what
Oh,
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
state does he like seem to be right now? And
He seems to be having a fantastic day right now. Like
I
he's
bet he
he,
is.
he's doing great.
He's all
Like
energized.
he's doing so great. You guys should be terrified of how great he
Yo,
currently is.
Just
I,
paid off all his
I,
taxes.
Jesus
Yeah,
I
like he
Christ.
just
just got that stimmy check too.
Student loans are long gone. He can keep it all to
Gonna
himself.
take a
He's just having a blast.
gonna take a weekend with the kids.
that's the plan.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be great.
yeah.
I guess considering that like whatever I guess covers him doesn't necessarily affect me other than affect my arms. I guess I'm gonna try to grapple him again.
All right, go ahead and I feel I didn't add that yet, but go ahead and just roll for that like your normal way.
It's not like this one plus your strength. Yeah, strong.
It was athletics, right?
Yeah. Your bystands do.
Yeah, I gotta. I have to add something to your sheet actually, because you should probably have advantage. Like you should probably have grappler, because you gave up actual weapons for arms, so that's kind of fair that you have that. Let me actually
By the power of my biceps, I hope this actually
just gonna,
works.
yeah, I'm gonna add that to your.
14.
The way it's slid on the table is a
21.
20
no,
for a hot
21.
minute.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, not 20. No, 14. Oh.
That's just
So real
heartbreaking.
quick, if you look at your sheet, you now have grappler. I just added it. So you have advantage on any attacks against creatures you're trying to grapple or creatures you are grappling, which means when you grab them, you decide to slam them. You have advantage on that,
Okay,
or at least
cool.
you have advantage on grapples. And then yeah, you can actually use one action to try to pin a creature to you. So and then you make another grapple check, and you're like locked and restraining the creature for
Yo,
a full turn.
Pro wrestling move right there.
Yeah, so I'll like be pinning him.
Okay, cool. So what that's gonna look like is you okay, so that's a what is that? What is this? 21 grapple. So you're gonna want to make another grapple because now you're just holding them.
Okay.
So it's basically a grapple. Just to give you kind of an idea, a grapple is one arm. You only need one arm to do it. So this is just
Oh,
both arms. You're using both of your arms at this point, and that's specific with grappler. So you've been grappling with one hand the entire time.
damn. I'm
Oh,
strong as fuck right now.
Yes, now based on your strength, you have two hands.
You can't choke slam everybody.
is it a 9 or a 6?
That's a
16.
That's a 16. So you grapple him, but you don't pin him down.
Okay.
So you're kind of just like holding him there, but he's looking to get away. You note that the liquid where you're holding him starts to kind of burst a bit, like profusely.
Oh.
He's incredible.
Isn't like acidic or something?
Uh, it doesn't seem acidic, as the metal of your arm doesn't seem to have any interaction with it. It just seems slippery, so your hand kind of falls off. And Zion, he is incredibly wet currently, so yeah,
Oh, he is cool, cool.
yeah, he's covered now,
No,
I
no, this
hate,
this
I hate, I hate.
fucking
Yo.
drenched.
It's like
Hey, yo.
Boy, Steven.
I'm happy he can say that to my son right now. I'm happy he
Can't
say
possibly
I
be wet if it's a he.
I mean,
Do you
I
do
mean,
oh,
you
he's a monster. He's working differently, maybe.
yeah.
do you have any movements or anything left that you want
Um,
to do?
I'm gonna hold him right where he is.
Okay, cool. So you're not holding him because again he's super wet.
Oh, okay.
I just
He's
realized.
he's greasy as shit right now. All right.
I need to get to work making these highlight videos. I swear to God.
All right.
Yo, I realized that.
Okay. So that brings
So I'm gonna
Kester's.
move back
Oh,
then.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're gonna move it. All right. So that
Yeah.
brings us to Kester's turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me give you your turn back. You can't move. Go ahead. Finish moving. Because yeah, once I end your turn, you can't really move very far.
I realized the duality between both siblings. One's a sadist, that was a masochist. I realized that.
Oh, you caught on to the whole theme.
Yeah, like at first masochist, then he say it's like, oh wow.
All right. Cool. Kester, you're up.
Right. Yeah. Seeing this going on, hold on. Who's behind me? Who's behind me so I don't absolutely obliterate you?
Me.
Oh wow, you're literally right behind me. Okay,
Yeah.
sick. Okay. So yeah, seeing that you're right behind me and giving me no space to kill myself, I'm going to turn back to the duder. All right, and then I'm gonna move this way. Oop, that that's 3, 4, 5. Oh, where am I looking? How far away? 3, 4. Yeah, shit. Kill him. Yeah, looking up at in his direction, I just take a deep breath as the cards in my hand just start wobbling and whirling, just kind of getting misshapen as they go. And I cast Scorching Ray, but this time with passion being advantage. Wait, actually, is he looking away from me?
Yeah.
No, I don't need it. Never mind then. Yeah, I'm already getting advantage. So yeah, boop.
How?
The
Yo, this
pain.
is sick. Yo, I love this.
Yo, the
Yes.
pain.
Oh man,
Uh,
this is great.
15. Whew. Is that another
absolute
one? Is that another
level of
one?
spite.
Oh my god,
Okay.
dude, come
All
on.
right,
Dude,
so
another
one
one,
of those
please.
hit.
Yeah. So the
15.
20 hits. His AC is 19.
Oh god.
Rough. Oh
Oh
God,
god.
he's really stacking, ain't he? All right, I guess.
He's a chunky boy.
Hey, yo.
Hey, all right, one damage roll. Let's go. All right, five
Alright.
damage.
Yo,
So
bro.
as the ray kind of bursts from the card and kind of just shoots directly at him, it hits him on the back. You could see the liquid on his back kind of ignites for a second. It doesn't do too much, but you could see it has some tiny kind of like just I guess kind of combination with it. You can see it catch fire. Go ahead and roll one more damage.
Hey, that's nice. So if I had hit all three of these, it would have been 6 damage. That'd been sick.
Yeah.
7.
So you see him kind of ignite as he takes the full brunt of the damage. His back kind of ignites. You could see his back kind of legs underneath his thorax kind of almost spread back, crack a bit, and move to slap his back, kind of ripping away at the fire until there's really nothing left. He immediately kind of just takes aim at you.
Hiya. I wave over at him and I roll my oh crap. All right, yeah. Okay. So we're still rocking and rolling. I
Okay.
just kind of look up at him and just kind of twirl my fingers. And I take this time to just like channel the magic inside of me to regain one first level spell slot.
So that ends your turn.
Yes.
All right. So this brings up Marzina's turn. She kind of just like flies at her brother and just like stares at him. The master's gonna come, and he's gonna be pretty mad. You kind of see Mishka kind of do something you haven't seen him do. He kind of frowns a bit and looks down. Where are Ado and Siegfried? Uh, Marzina kind of shakes her head and shrugs. I saw them walk into the east wing. He immediately stops. You can see him hop directly into the well,
Hey, yo.
Oh damn, my
Oh,
man
and
was
he
gone.
disappears.
Yo, this math must be
Oh,
a
well,
father to
never
them. Must be a
mind.
father to them.
Hey,
Yeah,
I had
yo.
an idea.
He acted like his
Um,
parents just found out he failed.
Facts.
with this, that ends the encounter.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Say
no
waving.
experience points. So
Oh, question, Mr. J. Since he pulled out the arrow out his throat, can I get that?
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, he threw
Since
it
he
on the
did what?
ground.
Yeah, he threw it on the ground, so can I get that back?
He threw one on the ground. The
The
bowl?
No,
Or
arrow, the
yeah.
bolt that hit
oh
him.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get that.
Okay. All right, I'm good then. I'm gonna add it back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and get the mine too.
I'm just gonna go and say hi to Mar.
Mar.
Cool. So with combat ending, really quickly, one effect is gonna go. So that would be this one. So as combat ends, you all gain 1 level of exhaustion.
I haven't
What?
even done
So,
anything.
Even me?
Yeah, everybody does.
so I
Yeah.
guess with my shoot and click on exhaustion thingamajigger.
Except for I'm sorry, except for Bennett. Bennett does not gain an additional level of exhaustion.
So 1,
Honey? Pretty
2.
different.
He already
That
has
was
one.
fun.
Oh.
What you want me to get to?
Hey, yo, imagine.
Hey, I didn't know.
Uh,
See, if it was Warforged, you get no exhaustion.
Hello there.
1 sec.
Now,
Let me just
Warforged, you can get exhausted.
No, they cannot. They
they're
can't be
literal.
poisoned.
They're literally
They're
robots.
robots.
Yeah,
Like, no,
they're robots. That's again why there's only certain campaigns that would make sense with a Warforged. Like
you
some
could not.
campaign, like
Oh
this
my
wouldn't
god.
make sense. There's too many like status effects. It would
You
just be
can't.
like Dodie Do, I can't get
I'll
hit
be
by
right
any of
back.
that. It's like, oh great, cool. Then that's all right. So
Has to balance it.
as this happens, you yeah, I was gonna say you see Marzina kind of look at you all as she kind of flaps her wings. She looks around. Don't stop fighting now. Come at me. I want to get hit as much as possible.
Mm,
You
yeah,
can see her.
sick.
Um, she
Sure
look.
about that?
She looks over at Kester. Ooh, I like you. You could hit me all night if you want. With
I
that
take you up
said,
on that.
you see the east wing door open as as Siegfried and Otto exit and come back. They kind of look you guys over. If you're not looking at this area, it's kind of let me just do 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 do. I'm just moving everybody for the hell of it. So they kind of look and they nod. They look up to see Marzina and they immediately you just hear Otto go, "What? What's this? You back to your post." He immediately kind of runs up to Marzina and slaps her. You kind of hear her go, "Ah!" Ooh.
Hey, yo.
Older brother, you're so fierce. I'll go back to my post for you. She looks at you all and starts flapping her wings. Well, that was fun, I guess. If you want to talk later or just beat the shit out of me, come on over. And she flies back to her post. You note that she picks the straps up and just ties herself up.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Otto kind of looks around the group. I'm going to have Lucian kind of rejoin us, I guess, unless you
Yeah,
have an issue with that.
I should have been a bard.
I kind of want to observe the situation in case it gets violent.
Okay.
I should.
So Otto and Siegfried kind of look around. The master, he will see you. Yes. Be careful. Do not upset him. He will kill you. They kind of say that and then they just leave.
Well,
And
bye.
and upon hearing that, I'll go ahead and rejoin the party.
All right, cool. I'm gonna throw them back to where they are.
Oh god, that scares me. Who knows?
I'm gonna go ahead and just like kick a small pebble, like a really really small pebble,
And
and
stub your toe.
Yo,
Finish.
chill. Yo,
like
chill.
mutter like a say or dairy like mutter that and just look towards the rest and say, "Let's go, come on, I'm tired, I'm
Cool.
gonna get this over
So
with."
at this point, you can move through the door that is open to the east if you would like. Once you enter the room,
This
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh, oh, cool.
So,
Wow.
you lads see anything interesting on the way here besides that situation?
Nope.
Howdy.
Just a bunch of snow, some fog, and now a door opening.
Oh, wow, what a nice
Good to know.
atmosphere.
One away.
Jay, does this count as rocky terrain by the way?
Different
Uh,
terrain.
outside?
Yeah.
No, because the mostly the path. I mean, off the path it would, but you guys were fighting on the path the whole time, so you're fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
both.
Sorry. So as you enter into this main hall, you note its elegant layout. It's a fairly clean room with stairs on its left and its right. In front of you lies a very large kind of table, and beyond that is a very warm and bright campfire, or not. I'm sorry, not campfire. Um, what's that shit called? Fireplace. Huh. You hear gentle sounding music
Furnace?
trickling down from above. You note that it seems to be being played on a singular stringed instrument by some unseen master, as the technique is quite nice. You note looking around the room that it's about a 50-foot square room. It's very arched. The ceiling is a little higher. It has leaden glass windows, which makes sense as you couldn't see it from the outside in. You note that across from you is a cauldron that sits on an iron rack above the fire in the hearth. While above the fireplace mantle, you can see a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun shining, just almost shining brighter than the actual fire. As this is going on, you can see a man kind of holding a young girl's hand. He is shirtless, and around his neck, you can see a golden medallion. It's the exact same medallion that Sotero has, denoting the god of lights, the Morning Lord. Uh, as he kind of sways a bit, you can see him smile at the girl. At first, as you look at the girl specifically, um, you oh, okay, you said you were rejoining the party. Yeah, 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 sorry. Let's see who's still out here. Oh, Yodi, you're like not here, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at her. That's
Yeah.
just
So
look
as
at
you
him.
there you go. So as you note the two, as you look upon the man, you can see a very distinguished look. He's incredibly graceful and poised, almost as such nobility would be. You look him over up and down, and he kind of glances back at you, his eyes kind of piercing through.
Oh,
He stops dancing at that point and just kind of smiles at you. Oh, friends. I'm sorry. I get so carried away. Please come in. You can see that as he turns back to the figure, that the girl at first from your distance seems well near perfect, but upon careful inspection, you start to note that she has some scarring and just small things that seem strange and out of place. For instance, she has eyes that glow red, and she has suture scars all over her cheek and going down into her neck and then lower. You note also that well, she's naked, standing in front of the gentleman, just kind of smiling faintly and just staring directly at him. He turns back to her and says, "Veselka, dear, go sit." You can see her just nod quietly, and she moves to go sit down.
Is the dude naked as well?
yo,
He has
chill.
he has a shirt off, but he is wearing a brown robe that is kind of tied from his mid torso and down. You can see him kind of lift it up over and kind of tie his robe back on as he slowly walks to the table as well. He turns to you and says, "Come, friends, join me. Come sit."
Very,
Uh,
very
since
well then.
So as this is going on, he kind of greets you. You also note as you kind of enter into the room the smell of what seems like a stew or something over the hearth being cooked.
Oh, can't sit on that. Oh, oh, that's a wall. Okay, never mind.
I walled the table because I wall tables. Sorry, things line up funny. So as you begin to take seats, he kind of smiles very, very innocently at you and says, "Well, I hope none of the children gave you problems. I heard a bit of a ruckus in the courtyard. I hope you weren't hurt."
One of us were.
Entirely. I seem to upset his slumber.
Yes, I see. So as the man kind of glances around, he looks particularly at Sotero and notes the symbol on your your pendant. Ah, brother, another son of the morning lord, I see. So, may I ask your names and what brings you to my humble abbey?
Oh, my name is Zot Walker. We were sent here by the burgomaster of Kretz to investigate what's happened up here. There are strange creatures still in some graves.
Yes. I believe those strange creatures would probably be doing that because I asked them to. Now, uh, what exactly is the problem?
We were sent here by the burgomaster to find someone that came here not too long ago.
Hmm.
I believe.
Yes, the Vistana woman. Yes, yes. She's upstairs actually. Uh, keeps to herself. She has free reign of this place. I don't mind. You're welcome to stay as well as long as you like. I'm sure there's space in the guest rooms. He
That'd be
smiles kindly and kind of looks over back at Sotero. Hmm. hmm. So, uh, beyond the burgomaster, uh, are you finding everything in the abbey fitting and soothing of your majesty, my brother?
Yes. Such a pleasure to meet another follower of such righteous faiths as. Yeah, it works. Cool. Yeah, I'll just bow. I don't know how sitting down works, but I'll just bow. Um, I assume you're not cold with this weather.
He kind of looks around. Weather? Why, no, I stay quite warm by the fire. As he sits, he kind of turns to the young girl and he lifts her chin. Now, Veselka, make sure you sit up when we have guests. Proper posture. It's what he likes. You can see her just nod gracefully and just kind of stare over at you. He kind of glances around and then looks back at her. I apologize. Where are my manners? You could see him untie his robe and kind of whip it off of him. Beneath, he's wearing just pants and boots. He puts the robe over Veselka and kind of ties it around her. My apologies. I don't often get too many visitors. You see, I'm still training her. She's gonna be quite the bride, I think. He
For who?
hmm, uh he notes the room and just nods at Exalt. For whom? Why, for the Baron, of course. Or I wonder, is he a count or a baron? I've been cooped up here for so long. Strahd, I'm planning to give her as a gift to him, a perfect bride for a hmm, complicated soul, perhaps.
What color is the girl's hair?
It is, I guess, kind of an auburn, but kind of darkish. So I'd say it's like a dark brown.
That's brown. Can you see? Can you see Isaiah?
And who what?
No,
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I'll just move you. There you go. So as this goes on, he kind of looks around and notes. You see, he puts his hand next to the girl and then doesn't slap her, but he moves his hand to her face and just kind of cradles it a bit. She is a well, for better words, the flesh golem. I built her myself. The bodies that have been missing in Kretsky have kind of hmm, divinely used them to build, how do you say, my children. I felt that in order to properly have a flock, one must have more than simple Bellevues. Do you understand?
Yes, but what about the people outside,
What
creatures? Is it
of
good?
the woman? As I butt in a little bit.
He smiles. He looks at Exalt. The creatures, those are the Bellevues, as you would call them. They are my family. I, I I keep them here in order to give them a safer and better life. You see, if I was to undo those cages out there, and perhaps you haven't seen deeper into this abbey, the West Wing is well, it's quite something. He rolls his eyes a bit. But if I was to let them go, Kretsk down below would be eaten alive by midnight. I see no divinity in that. I see no goodness, and I would never do anything to harm people. That said, I felt that taking the bodies and using them to bring life to something special was more meaningful than having them rot in the ground like that. Hmm. Perhaps I made a poor decision. He looks back down to Tilgrim. I'm sorry. I, I was in the mid thought. Can you repeat that?
You actually answered my question. I was asking about specifically the woman outside. She was
Ah,
shackled.
yes, that is Marzina. She's well, when she's not shackled, she's usually tormenting one of her brothers or sisters, and when she is shackled, well, she's usually hoping one of them torments her. Kind soul, but she always thinks someone's out together, and she kind of likes it that way. I'm not sure what to do with her. Uh, I'm hoping you didn't run into Mishka either. That's a hard case for me.
Um, we've let's say had a chat with both of them.
Ah, I do apologize. You are all still in one piece. Mishka has a habit of, well, murdering everything he sees. Bloodlust. It's his madness. You see, the Bellevues, they are mongrel folk, cursed by this land to just live out what they truly are in their hearts, on their flesh. They're driven mad by it. Each of them has its own condition. The wilder ones are, well, perhaps I can give you a tour and show you about how far along our rehabilitation is going with them. You see, if they hide here, then the world won't ever find out what they are.
So, to put it in layman's terms, you're the leash that holds all of them in check, not to give it a negative meaning.
No, no, quite wise, masked one. He looks out over Bennett. I, I tend to try to preserve the peace, albeit I'm still learning just how this land works in terms of what you can and cannot do to bring peace to it. I felt that if anything, I would solve the biggest problem I've seen so far being here, which is, again, it seems that our young master is quite perturbed in that he has no one to marry and his life is just dreary at this loss of love and things of that nature. I have no idea what it's like, but at the same time, I can understand him. I found that Veselka here could do great things for Barovia.
That's kind of you.
I
Alright.
do try. So, I imagine, well, are you hungry?
Mm, I would
Um,
say we like to take a rest here. That's fine.
Certainly. Actually, I wonder. Um, I do hate to do it, but mm, if I allow you to rest here, he looks back at Sotero. Would you do me a favor? You see, I have a professional curiosity that I've not had the chance to figure out. I've not had another cleric or priest come here in quite some time. I would ask that you maybe, while perhaps I can take you on a tour since you're resting, perhaps later on, and explain a few things. But just to be brief, you see, the the young woman that you were sent to find, her name is Esmeralda. She is staying on the second floor of the West Wing, and she's staying in the only area of the West Wing that, well, any of us have dared to traverse. You see, behind the locked doors of the West Wing, there is a spirit, something angry, something forgotten. It hasn't been here long, but it certainly has been here. I'm not sure when it got here, but it's disturbing everything up there, even the children. I wish the children could run free again as they do. Their spirits so long to play, but that thing, it won't allow anything near it. Cloven,
Yes.
he's the masterful gentleman playing the violin for us. He lives upstairs in the East Wing. If you take those steps, he kind of points to the steps leading up. If you take them up, you'll note he's there, but, well, perhaps I should give you something before that. You see, the Belleviews are, like I said, mad. He kind of looks around the table. Ah, sorry, where are my manners? Chatting a bit. Tell me of your adventures. I'd love to hear. You said you're looking for Esmeralda, and hmm, I, I suppose I should stop stealing bodies from the village below.
Indeed,
Hmm.
that was the primary concern of the burgomaster.
Well, Vasilka here is quite complete, but there's one thing she's missing. Hmm. Tell you what, I think I can fix a few things down there. I've heard of recent mourning and troubles. The burgomaster's son, I think, passing
Yes.
away of illness. Albeit, I don't think that's the right word, but illness, I suppose, is fine. He kind of thinks on it. Tell you what, if you lot can tell Cloven to give you the keys to the West Wing and, give me your professional opinion of it. I really don't know what to do with it. Then, in turn, suppose I'll try my best to figure out something while you're gone. He seems very puzzled. The way he's looking, kind of lost in thought. It seems almost alien. From his kind of expressions, you slowly get the idea of just something not exactly right, but you can't quite place your finger on it. He
What do you have in mind?
he takes his pendant off, and hands it out. He's going to give it to Sotero because he's the closest. This pendant, you have your own, but, well, Cloven will know mine. Head upstairs to Cloven. As long as he's not passed out drunk and he listens again, that beautiful music tells me he's not. I would like you to take the West Wing keys from him and perhaps go explore it, the second floor specifically. I would stay away from the first floor as, without me, you'll probably be torn to shreds. That's actually a bad idea now that I think about it. Anyway,
Oh, by the way, which room is Esmeralda in again?
yes. So the guest room is on the second floor in the West Wing. There is a door to the north here that you can enter. There's stairs leading up, but I would not suggest it. I would suggest using Cloven's second floor kind of bridge way there. As, like I said, if you head to the west ward on the first floor here, you may die without me. But
Okay.
I suppose if you're interested, I will give you the grand tour and I'll show you much of my creations. The choice is always up to you. He kind of stops there and looks around. At this point, I'm kind of going to stop the session here. But before I do that, just
I step
you,
I got a
yeah,
question.
okay, go ahead.
So earlier you seemed to be pondering about something. Would you tell us what's on your mind?
Vasilka, Her 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 being is the very essence of what I think will fix Strahd's nature. You see, right now the young master seems quite perturbed in that there's something going on within his hearts of hearts. Normally he's not so, hmm, I suppose, absent-minded, but lately he hasn't been able to do anything but sulk and, well, kill things and sulk some more. Loneliness. Thus Vasalka was built, but as you can see, he kind of smoothly runs his arm over her shoulder. She doesn't have quite the proper outfits to be a bride. The ponderance is, I would like to find a wedding gown suitable for Strahd, but I don't seem to understand the culture or how to find one.
I see. I see.
I've been here thinking for quite some time on it. It's been, hmm, well, Vaselka was finished a few weeks ago, so I've been here for probably 2 weeks trying to figure it out.
Oh, hmm. Is there any gown maker in Barovia?
That I
Close
couldn't.
to.
He kind of, that I would not know. You see, I've never left the Abbey before. I travel not out to the
I kind,
rest of the world.
I
I
kind of
see.
looked to Tilgrim and Bennett. Would you two happen to know?
Hmm, Gown maker.
I'll look over to him and just say, "How was your oath, my friend?" Or that is.
Hello.
I think he's
Sorry.
muted.
No, I was muted. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Say that again?
I was muted.
Simply look a little troubled, and I look down.
Okay, I'm just gonna look over to him and ask him, "How was your oath, my friend? It's the Morning Lord, that is."
Oh, but it's bound in gold and silver. You see, it's the Morning Lord who possesses my soul to do this for Strahd. I believe firmly that if he marries Vasilka, a perfect bride that I've created for him within the Morning Lord's touch, that these lands will be removed. Like these lands will be oh, I'm saying it backwards, and I said it twice backwards. That the curse will be lifted from these lands, that the fog will leave, and that travel and, well, discipline will once again reign supreme. You see, for I've come with Saint Markovia's guidance.
I see. So Strahd's heart is appeased. The curse should be lifted.
This is my belief, so I do everything I can to get there.
If I
What
remember
about you?
right.
Have you met the young master before?
We have.
On a
Yeah.
previous occasion, as Lucian kind of looks down a bit.
Glorious, isn't he?
Absolutely.
He
A
certainly
wild
has a
beast.
royal air about him.
Lucian bites his lip and tips his hat down.
He sees your face and looks around the room, but again, it's very alien. He doesn't seem to be very emotionally connected to anything as he just goes, ah, well, pleasant. He continues to kind of sit and look around, and he looks back at Sotero, and then he looks at the rest of you. I can pay you. Um, I imagine that's something that you would like if you do this service for me. If you come back and give me news of, well, what you think I should do, I can gladly give you. Well, he points over to the fireplace, and you can see the kind of glowing gold disc hanging above it with the seal of the Morning Lord on it. That there, it's a valuable commodity. I can trust that imparting it to another cleric, it would be a great service to the Morning Lord.
Yeah. We shall very well then.
Cool. So at this point, okay, yeah. So he just kind of nods and says, "Wonderful, wonderful." You see him look up at the ceiling. He kind of raises his arm up to the ceiling, and he just kind of closes his fist really quickly.
May I ask, where are you from? It's not from Bavolia. That's
Barovia,
oh,
Barovia.
thank you, thank you. Yes, that's where you're from. Like going to
Smiling
Feels
back
like it.
at you, he
Oh,
oh, I'm sorry. Smiling back at you, he shakes his head. Hmm, that's a good question. Well, and he kind of just looks off into the distance and looks back at Vasilka. Hmm. I'm not really sure. You see, I've always been in Barovia. I feel that it was
oh,
my calling to be here to save the young master and free the citizens.
hmm.
to be
I love
driven
with
with
you.
purpose and admirable trait.
I sure hope it is, as I, I'm merely walking through the darkness.
See,
Walking through the darkness. Say,
But at the
would
end
you
of all
happen to?
darkness lies a brilliant light.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Would you happen to say that you're very magically connected?
He kind of nods his head slowly. What I do is not magic. What I do comes from my heart, from the Morning Lord.
Ah,
You can
well,
call it
I guess
divinity if you must.
splendid. Well, I guess I might as well ask you and change. Would you? I kind of shift my mask to the side, displaying only like one half of my face and like a blood red eye underneath. You wouldn't have to have seen this before, would you?
He kind of looks at it and kind of curious. He walks over. "Hmm, I'm afraid not. However,
Huh.
it seems quite similar to some things I have seen here, curses and the like.
Ooh.
Hmm, you know, they're the woman you're after, Esmeralda. Ask her. I'm sure she's much more knowledgeable. I hear she's the student of the legendary vampire slayer, Van Richten.
Ooh.
oh,
And who what would happen to be the name of that vampire slayer?
Hmm. Rudolf van Richten, or at least that is what the citizens always do when they tell their tales of him. Hated by the
I see.
Vistani, hated by Strahd. I hear he's Strahd's arch nemesis. However, I've never met the man, and like I said, he's spoken as a legend. I don't think he exists. Poor Esmeralda is up there toiling away trying to figure out how to reach him.
A man to
um,
match Strahd. I can't even picture it.
important question. I don't seem to be dunce or knowledgeable, but was a vampire.
I kind of
Hmm.
vacantly stare at Zal.
You see, well, here at least, or from what I can tell by here, these vampires simply put anyone cursed by Strahd. You see, he is in many ways the only or the first, they say, of the vampire. And he has many children, many a spawn. There's one who came to me years ago, Yolia, his daughter.
Hmm.
She is the first, and well, things change quickly when you're the first, I suppose.
Um, what if under undead, monstrosities, or beast? What per se? As you see, Zolpa's notebook has a little book.
He smiles kindly. I see, quite like Van Richten, I guess. Strangely enough, Esmeralda, she probably can tell you much more. As I said, She is a
Oh,
apprentice slayer. To my knowledge, they don't seem to be, I would say, undead so much so as to be. Uh, well, perhaps they are undead. I imagine they don't breathe, they don't eat, they don't need to. Yes, they only need to sleep, I suppose, to stay out of light.
hmm.
Hmm.
So they're afraid of light.
Fascinating.
Sunlight
Okay.
specifically. The Morning Lord is like cancer to Strahd and his ilk. But as you can see from looking outside, there's no sun in Barovia, so
Hmm.
they don't much fear daylight.
That
Hmm.
certainly would be problematic for a vampire lord.
I see.
Wasn't
Is there
that
anything else?
handy?
Is there anything else you would wish to give me information about these creatures?
He kind of looks around. Creatures.
Oh, vampires.
Hmm. Well, let's see. Ah, there's one thing I can leave you with. It's near impossible to kill one of them without stopping its movement. I hear that the vampire slayers of old would use wooden stakes to keep them immobile. Again, I can only tell you these things that I've heard.
I see.
Esmeralda would probably be the expert, but I'm not even
Thank you.
sure how well she knows them.
But thank you very well, though. Thank you for information. As
He kind of
as I smiled.
He kind of gracefully bows. No problem. Well then, uh, again, in order to get to the second floor, please head upstairs and go see Cloven. Bring him my pendant. He'll know that you're not lying. He doesn't trust anyone except for me. Well, and Vasilka. He smiles at Vasilka as he kind of combs her hair with his fingers as she kind of smiles back and nods.
Shall we get to the rooms or no? Everyone? I believe the rest might be good.
Agreed.
Oh,
For a short while.
Okay, so what we'll do then is I guess we'll just finish this out real quick.
Could we perhaps speak in private?
hmm.
I whisper to well, I look towards the rest of my party members.
Yeah.
Oh, and what'd you say?
Could we speak in private?
Sure.
Which one of us should
I
say?
mean,
No,
certainly.
I'm talking to the party. Everyone, everyone.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, sure, why not? Very well.
And I suppose we'll go to one of the rooms that he said we could use.
Yes, indeed.
Forgetting we can follow each other.
So, I guess Mr. don't have a single token to clump us all together, I guess.
Who what?
I thought
Because
you had like
we're
a single token that you like
Oh,
put us
for
together and
singular
just move
movement?
a
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
like
I'm just yeah, I'm just gonna move scenes and then we'll finish the rest.
okay.
So you guys are, let me see. All right, so you're heading upstairs to Cloven's room.
And
All right,
I
cool.
thought
So
we're first gonna stop by a room that one of the rooms he said we could rest in.
yeah,
you
I
can't.
know that.
Yeah, you can't technically do that yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So we'll mostly have a
Alright.
chance to speak a chance to speak later.
Uh,
I said it to him.
scenes here. Stopping the session here.
So real quick, just gonna finish it out. As you guys kind of yeah, you're gonna want to flip scenes a bit. So
okay.
as you head up to the top of the second floor, you note a creature kind of standing by a window with a violin in hand.
Oh, hey, that's the one I saw earlier, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's startled and immediately stops playing, which is kind of weird because like, no, it stopped. Okay, I think.
Also,
He's playing
my
no.
lance
Nope,
turn.
It's still playing. That's
He's
super weird.
passion playing.
Yeah, he's passionately
He's-
playing, even though I turned that off a minute ago. Anyway,
There you
so
go.
he kind of rushes over to the like just large, thick cord that's hanging down. You know, as you kind of look at the ceiling, there's a hole in the ceiling. You can see as he kind of swivels it, you can hear just a bell kind of knocking a bit, not loud because he's not ringing it. He kind of gets started and goes, "Who are you?"
We're sent here by Abby to speak to you, to assign us rooms.
Mm, Club of no trust.
I just
Cetera,
wanted
if
to
you would.
It's a
yeah, just
pendant.
tell you.
As I just show it to him.
So showing the pendant, he kind of glares at it and goes, "Ah, and what does the master need?"
What's the key?
He.
To the
For the
West Wing,
rooms.
we'll be investigating at the master's request.
Ah. He kind of looks around the party. I don't know. And then he sees Sotero. Oh, it's you. Cloven doesn't like. He goes to a pile of empty bottles and just like straw and dirt, and he reaches under some of the bottles. You can see them clanking away. You can note that even in the low light, uh, they're marked purple great mash number 3. As he kind of slinks back over, carrying a black iron ring with 3 keys. Here, he grabs the biggest key. This one is for the guest room. He moves to the smallest key. This will open individual rooms. And then the medium-sized key. This will get you into the west wing. But don't go downstairs, or they'll eat you alive.
Understood. We were told by the master.
Yeah.
Yes.
He tosses the key ring towards Sotero, and then he just immediately goes back to looking out the window or
Well, goodbye
jumping
now.
out.
Oh, thank you.
Could you repeat the information of the keys again?
Do I have to?
Oh, no, I think
Oh,
we've got
okay.
it. If I caught it correctly, the biggest key is the guest room, smallest key is individual, and the medium-sized key is the west wing. If I have that correctly.
Thank you.
He kind of
Thank you.
turns, but you just see a small creature on his arm go, "Yeah!" and just yell. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the fun time
Mhm.
stuff. Bang,
Please.
bang.
Oh god. Oh god. Is that his child or a
No,
Oh man,
that's
twin
it's
him.
on his
you
neck?
too.
Yeah, it's a
It's
twin.
him. Yeah.
I forgot what's that called again, but oh god.
Conjoint.
Yeah, twin. Oh god.
You can see the small creature kind of go, "Ah, ah, go west." You could see Cloven point to the door. Yeah. Or I guess I'll just
Thank
open
you
it
very
for
much.
you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking. Go
All right,
west.
cool. So
Anything else?
I'm
Jesus
gonna open the
Christ.
door up for you.
Yeah.
Few things. Just make your way through. I don't know. Maybe I'll just drag you guys. But anyway, yeah, just make your way over. It doesn't matter if you go over this. Just go north.
Oh, also
North
my
onward.
lantern turned off for some reason.
Your lights turned off because we switched scenes, and it literally like,
Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Hold on. Let me update some. Let me update stuff,
Let's see,
guys.
where am I going?
Let me just move this real quick and update.
Mm,
So, oh, also, no, that's not. Let me see. Token. Gonna click on this and this. I'll click update token. Going on this. I'm gonna say click on this again. I'm gonna assign token. And now you should have your light, if I'm not mistaken. No, you still don't. Fuck off. All right, cool.
So, shall we head to
Yo,
the
if
guest
you don't
room?
stop moving, bro.
Oh, me?
Yeah, holy shit.
I'm
Like,
at sign.
like
Oh
you
no, not
trip and
you. I'm sorry. Sotero.
Chester?
like you trip and
Oh.
stumble. Roll a d100.
Yo,
All right,
I
here
mean,
it is.
I'm
Here
pretty
it
sure
is.
it'll be a D.
Real
I'm pretty
quick,
sure it'll be D6.
I'm gonna delete this
Oh,
character,
shut up.
and I'm
Like,
gonna bring
oh,
this
well,
one out. There you go.
Christ.
All right,
a
cool.
good in,
So let me just make, yeah, okay, cool. So as you head to the north, you note specifically there are 2 doors, one on the left and one on the right. The oh, also you're on the wall curtain. by the way. So this is the
Yeah.
wall
Oh
curtain
shoot.
where the scarecrows are.
Oh, okay.
Um, so as you are kind of standing on this edge of this area, you note two doors. On the left is a locked door. On the right seems to be a door that is not locked.
Or is down. Uh,
You
What happened?
hmm?
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just kind of talking to myself. Which door is down?
Okay. You also note that the second floor has no real natural light sources. It's quite dark. As you kind of go to the room that they specified for you to rest in and open the door, I guess you open the door. Do you open the door?
Yeah.
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 Okay. You note a light coming from the inside of the door room. As you enter the room, you can see a young woman kind of sitting on a bed. She's writing in a journal with a torch kind of glowing next to her. She doesn't notice any of you as she continues to write. You note that she also starts scratching her left leg in a strange way, going back to writing. After a few seconds, she kind of goes, "Oh, huh, visitors, so many.
Hi there.
Hello. Uh,
Hello.
and to what do I owe this?" She quickly pulls out a hand axe and a long sword, and she kind of just holds them both in front of her, directly staring at you all. Do, do you have you come? Does he finally wish me dead?
No,
No.
no, no,
Oh
not at
no.
all.
No.
We'll
I'm
come in
just here to
peace. We'll come in
rest.
peace. Come in peace. Rest.
Who is he?
She kind of smiles at you and puts the weapons back. Oh, good. I would hate to kill so many people. Oh,
I would hate to die.
after that Abby put me up. So, um, she kind of looks around. How can I help you?
Oh.
I'm
Welcome.
assuming you're the one we've been sent to check on.
Yeah, let's do that. Click,
Esmeralda.
click. She kind
Could
of
we have
nods.
your name?
Yes, that's true. That's true, I suppose. My name is Esmeralda Diavener. I,
Fancy.
I'm afraid I don't understand. You were sent to find me.
The
Uh,
Burgomeister of Kretsk sent us to
oh,
make sure you were
Three.
alright. Most of the
you're
people
right.
don't really have a positive view
I
of
was
this place.
I was carried away. It's different. There are quite a few screams at night. It's hard to sleep, actually. But you see, the abbot doesn't care what I do while I'm here, and well, this is pretty secure. And well, I'm I'm on the run a bit. There's some assassins chasing me. Supposedly, I am
Hmm.
due to die at the hands of these foolish girls. Don't, no worries about that. She kind of smiles. Ah, and what are you doing here? Well, outside of trying to find me.
Well, yes. As you see, Gazelle like quickly like runs up real quickly. Pull his notebook. Yes. Who is Master Rod? Was vampires? You have information? You have anything? Where you from? Where's your
Man,
organization? Where you train?
let me just punch you in the back of the head.
Just
Sometimes I wonder how he uses this energy for talking rather than fighting.
She kind of smiles and smirks a bit, hearing Bennett and Kester. I see. So you're the trouble of the group. She smiles at Exalt. I could answer those questions for you, but you see, I was in the middle of preparing to leave,
oh.
actually. I'm looking for my mentor, and it seems I keep running into Strahd's assassins instead of him, so I'll probably head back to the tower.
Hmm. But before you leave, could you give me information about him and these things called vampires?
These things called vampires. Are you not from here?
No.
Barovia?
No.
Not
Ah,
No.
quite. A few of us are not.
from beyond the mists. I see, Strahd's done it again. I don't envy you. Well, she kind of looks down at her journal. Hmm, well, I suppose this might help. She pulls from behind her a small booklet, the exact same thing as what she's writing in. On the front, you can see something scribbled on it, and she hands it directly to Exalt. Here, everything I know about Strahd and his minions. Not so much about the others, but the vampires are in there.
Oh, I thank you very much. As
Hmm.
you see me bow, I gratefully, extremely very fast.
She kind of holds her hands out in front of her. No, no, no need to thank me. I'm probably gonna get you killed, to be honest.
Wait, what?
Fortunate. It would be a shame if you died.
Hmm. Kind of smirks again, kind of cleverly. At this point, you can rest in this room, um, without needing to do any barricading of any sort.
Okay.
Was there any
Hmm?
one in the hallway exit out of?
I don't know what you just said. Was there any something in the hallway exit out of?
Was there any like person, anything of note? Like, was there anyone in the hallway besides us?
What do you mean?
Like anyone that
Like
I can?
like moving to this room?
Yeah, like
No,
in
was
the
there
like
any?
out here. Was there anyone
No,
out here?
no, there's no one
Just
out
us?
there. It's just the guards and the scarecrows. Yeah.
Oh, guards? Where are the thieves
Well,
right
I'm
here?
sorry. The scarecrow guards. Yeah, they're not real. They're scarecrows.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna, well, basically gesture with my head to down so I can.
Sure, I'll go along with Tilgrim.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna stay here with Esmeralda as I ask her about my weird glowing eyeball.
I'll go with
Esmeralda.
Tilgrim and Lucian.
I'm just gonna read Esmeralda's notes real quick.
I'll read the what is it called? The resurrection books. Yeah, I need to do
And
that.
after that, I'll take a long. I'm gonna sleep after that.
Cool. In that case, we'll do Kester's question, and then we'll do Tilgrim stuff, and then we'll do either long rest, short rest. That's up to you guys. So, Esmeralda looks over and says, "You're what? Who?
Yeah, I slide the mask revealing the glowing red eye that lies underneath.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Hmm.
Indeed.
You're not a aware creature, are you? Lycanthropy does that sometimes.
Well, I don't think so.
Hmm. Interesting. I'm not sure. I've seen something like it, but I've only seen it in well, I've only caught a glimpse of her in the forest, but I don't think I ever want to again. You see, there's a living legend roaming these. Well, I guess there's many, but well, the book I gave him, you'll find out more information there. She's quite the vampire, but she does some things. One thing is that bloodshot eye, that just
Ah,
ugh. She
yeah,
kind of
I got this
walks
in the
back.
forest.
Hmm. See, well, she kind of looks at everybody and smiles. Hmm. And what do you think of him? The She puts her hands in the air and ear quotes. The young master.
So
Um,
far, he's killed one of our friends. That was kind of screwed up. But other than that, he seems kind of chill.
he asked for an orb.
An
That
orb.
we, yes, it was shiny. We found it in the Dursk mat. Yeah, Dursk Manor, and it's inside a cultist area.
She kind of blinks and then quickly runs over to Exalt. Silvery mist inside bubbling, yes?
Yes, sort of like
Ah,
that.
no, no. She immediately leaves.
Oh,
Sorry,
wait, what?
sorry. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I must go.
Well,
Oh, damn.
bye.
Oh, damn, that's the one question, bro.
We-
As I see her pass, is something wrong, young lass?
No, no, just things to do, things to do. Haha. Good day.
Good day.
Oh, wish you best of luck.
Oh, sick. Now I have to scour through that book for the source of my misfortune.
Cool. As Bennett and Tilgrim jump to their deaths, it's
Hell
like
yeah.
Wait,
it's like
Ho-
it's like 60 feet, guys.
Hold
wait,
on,
what?
let me see.
No, actually, it's 200 feet, isn't it? Hold on, let me double check how far
Wait,
that is.
Oh,
Damn.
swear,
oh
yeah, let me
shit.
see.
How
I
far is
want to
Oh,
that?
I,
see you
You
jump
guys
to
are,
your death.
Wait,
oh, I
where I'm
can't
at?
you
There's
guys
see
are,
no path here. Where I'm at?
No, that's literally a hole. It's a
Oh,
curtain, so it goes around like it's going back to the courtyard where you fought the Bellevues.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Jesus
you'll be fine. I
Christ.
wasn't actually gonna kill anybody or anything like that, unless you actually were like, I want to jump off, because that would have been weird.
That
So at
Getting
this
died.
point, you Tilgrim can do the thing, and then you guys could decide long or short rest, because that actually matters.
Definitely a long rest. We need our spells back.
Well, yeah, 100%. I definitely need those. I got like
Okay.
one spell slot.
Okay.
So, young pilgrim, what's the problem?
Hesitant. Uh, I know of a gown maker. As I say this, I'm of course looking down, unable to look in anyone's eyes. I just had to ask: is there really no way to find some alternative that perhaps we ourselves could somehow create a gown itself? I say as I
Right.
look at you, hopefully.
What's the problem?
If it's something so desperate, then we can only consider it a secondary option.
Why are you so pensive about this? If we're talking about the same one, he should be in Valakai. They don't really know him.
The gown maker,
Huh?
it's in Valakai, where
Of
I was
course.
born, where I was raised, where my family found, where my father resides.
Ah, I get
Oh,
you.
Oh, I suppose it'll be difficult to go back.
Yeah. And as I say that,
Hmm.
I really don't want to go back.
Well, I could always try my hand at sewing.
sadly, I think that's one of the only ways we can do it.
I say if it ends up doing good for the land, going one last time.
Uh, as I hear this, I'm just gonna look down, nod my head, and say, "I understand."
But only if there truly is no alternative, if it bothers you that much, Tilgrim.
I just nod.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. You have the whole group behind you. It's not like you're going alone.
So, with that, I'm going to ask you guys, I guess, to just pop into the room to end the session,
Yes, sorry.
and we'll do a
Yep,
long
yep,
rest.
yep.
Long rest is going to be 8 hours, so I'm just going to make a note of that now.
Huh. I think it'd be better to have a short rest if no one minds.
No, shut up. No.
No, we need spell slots too.
No, that's cringe. Get the hell out.
Like
I guess
Carl,
that's a
Carl
good
can't.
way of
So,
making sure. I guess people
Carl
mind.
can't heal.
Jesus, that was
Carl,
vicious.
No, it's
Carl
called
can't
bullying.
heal. Carl can't heal, bro. Like he cannot heal, bro. You playing, bro?
It's
Like,
called bullying. We're now bullying.
Pulling the other players to sleep.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Think sleep
Lucine
is
is
for the
gonna
weak.
Lucine is gonna trance instead of sleep, just to stay half awake and keep an eye out.
Sick, good on you.
So
Anyways, I'm
that's
gonna do.
cool. Just so you're aware, that will not remove your exhaustion.
so
But
exhaustion.
trancing has the
No, no,
same
no.
effect as a
You
long
need.
rest.
That's technically that's for if you transfer an hour short rest is an hour. You need like
I mean,
4 more short
you guys
rests.
can rest for you. I'm basically trancing for 4 of the 8 hours.
Okay,
That
never
won't.
mind.
Yeah, that's not going to remove your exhaustion.
Okay,
Okay, never mind.
so wait,
Trancing has the same effects as a long rest.
Yeah,
is
Oh.
not
he?
not in Barovia. It's not going to remove your exhaustion.
Oh, never mind.
Oh wow, that's some more Barovia bullcrap. All right,
Is
I guess I'll just long rest.
is Lucian a elf, full elf?
Yes, yeah, he's a full elf.
I'm certainly an elf, but apparently in Barovia that
Isn't
doesn't
it
mean
like
Jack
4 hours
squat.
for a long rest?
Yes,
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but in Barovia apparently that means Jack squat.
It's
I
pop,
love
bro.
that.
just how the setting
Pop.
works.
Just
Yeah,
don't
bro.
get exhausted. Easy.
Trust.
like
Yeah.
the actual rule is it has to be a long rest. It can't be something like a long rest. It has to specifically be. It can't be a short rest either. It has to specifically be a long rest. So you have to
Okay.
sleep 8 hours, regardless of what trance does.
Oh, that was trans. Okay.
Yup. Anyways, sleep.
You guys,
Transcendently.
you
Also,
guys get your.
please note
Oh,
specifically, long rest takes 1 exhaustion away, not all of them.
Of
that's
course.
fine. That's fine.
We
So
all
if you
have
have
one,
multiple,
so.
yeah, I know, but I'm just letting you know for future,
Okay.
because you have 1 now. But oh boy,
Once you get 50 exhaustions, well, actually after 6 you die. So
you should be
yeah.
fine. You
Mhm.
guys are actually paying attention to things. That said, I'm gonna end here because we went over and trying not to.
Did I hit the long rest button?
Once, yeah, I think.
Wait, there's a
All right,
long
I will.
rest button.
Or
Yeah, right under the
unless
hit
Mr.
dice.
Jackson, unless Mr. Jackson lock the thing or something.
Don't
Uh,
you don't have to roll any hit dice.
oh no. There's just like a long rest button.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, baby.
Long
So what
rest.
day is it exactly?
Oh, don't
Is it
worry
the-
about the button. I'm just gonna refill your health.
I mean, the spell slots and all that. It's just
Yeah.
faster.
No, no, it's faster. I understand that. Oh wait, does this refill your health? Oh, it does. I think.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never
Max
mind.
Does
says
all the good stuff.
Yeah,
it
screw
just
it.
says
All right,
that you gain.
go ahead and hit it. Yo, Zave. I know. I'm sorry. Come on, stop it.
Yo, he's gonna kill so much.
Come on,
Oh man,
save.
my
Yo,
just
sleeping.
full.
All right,
My
cool.
body like OP right now.
Let me.
Ooh, baby.
All right, so I am going to
Yeah,
pause
dude.
this, I guess, because I have to
Oh,
go
yeah.
feed the cat. I forgot.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Uh,
Cliff forgot to ask
because
that.
of that, so you guys could just dick around. I'm gonna put the arena up,
Oh, yeah,
Oh
the arena.
and you guys could just hang
Did you
out and just
did
do
you
whatever.
did you see the thing in session chat?
Chat.
Stop!
This guy.
Yes, everyone
Ooh.
saw it. You enjoy having free movement a bit too much.
Yo, this slaps. You don't understand how much this slaps.
Oh wait, mine arena.
You're just a goofy child right now. This is ridiculous.
You
Yo.
are not. I'll just add your character. I thought I added everybody.
This
Yo,
man
you
is
literally
really
have
zooming
no
across the actual
clue.
freaking screen.
2,
This is
3, 4,
ridiculous.
5, 6, 7.
You literally have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
clue
I can
how
see
good
everything.
this is.
I can see clearly now.
Oh wait,
the
actually, let
rain
me.
is gone.
I'm gonna delete everybody real quick because I forgot.
Oh.
No, I don't want to
Yeah,
die.
let's not.
Return to the void.
No, no,
I don't wanna
no.
die.
Kingdom Hearts is darkness.
I don't want to die.
Damn.
He's lost me.
How
Later, don't
I love
my
how
existence.
I love how
Embrace
quick
the
that
darkness.
reaction was. Just no, I don't want to die.
I'm back.
Snap.
All right, so let's see.
Man's had a
So we
heart
fall
attack.
to the void.
3 times per long rest. Okay.
Don't know what it is about this, but like, yo, something about seeing this square move, like it slaps.
What this?
Yes.
I
That
mean, you
must
guys
be
haven't
great.
been able to move your own characters in a minute, so it is
Yeah.
different.
That must be
Also,
great, man.
the
I
viewpoint
can't
is
imagine
scary.
it. Must be great.
The when you look around, it's scary. Someone can like walk up behind you and stab the shit out of you. I could do a car right now, like do this, stab the shit out of him. You want to see me?
Unfortunate.
That's
To the immersion, you know.
It's the
bro.
immersion.
Like,
Yeah,
check
you know, if you get shot in the back of the head, you need to actually not see it coming. Someone has to just clap you. It has to happen. Like,
You
come on.
Never see it coming, as they say.
Like the
never
DM's
see it
explaining.
coming.
The DM explains how you get
That's
slapped in the back of the head. The only reason you know is because they say it.
Too
Now they
fast
can do
for
it without warning you.
facts.
All right, I gotta feed my cat and actually like
Yeah.
not
Trying
die.
to kill us
So
right
yeah.
now. He's trying to kill us right now. Yeah. Next you hear meowing, and you gonna hear meowing, and you hear roll initiative. You see like the displacer
Bruh.
beast.
That'd be awful.
Awful.
yeah.
Absolutely terrible. Don't want to see another displacer beast for the rest of my life.
Wow.
That's tough because you will.
I'm just imagining he puts down a displacer beast just to spite you.
All right, boss fight.
I mean,
Boss fight.
I mean, I definitely could. That'd be cool. I wonder.
God.
I wonder if I have a displacer in here. Hold on.
Do you still
Yo,
have
we
the
want to
token?
clap. Well,
I don't know. I just have
top
a
boss
giant
fight.
rat.
Oh, giant rat. Let's go. Giant rat
Yeah.
fight.
Hey, you know, with
Like, hey,
Yo,
we can
The
we
king
can
of
practice.
rats.
practice tactics and combinations. We could do a little boss
Facts.
fight after every
Okay.
session.
Yeah, let me try
Yeah, and I
this.
can let loose with some of that wild magic.
Basically, what
Okay.
that means is, Lucy, and you might want to get the fuck away from that idiot because he's gonna blow
Why is
himself
this
up.
shit still playing?
Hey man,
Why is
he's
the
playing. He's
song
playing
you
that hard
picked
right now.
still
Yo,
playing? You know.
he's playing his heart out.
He's playing his hard out, bro. Not even God can stop him.
Okay, so
He immediately gets smited.
Yo,
Bruh.
Not even God can stop him. God just claps the shit out of his neck, and that's game.
Facts.
Game. Even God can't
Lord
stop
Almighty.
game.
I feel like am I. What the hell?
You just see Bixby's hand go on
Oh,
fire.
it went. Oh, it went off.
Chest fire.
That's weird.
No Lord.
Yo,
Oh,
yo,
let me
yo.
just.
Oh,
How much does Bixby hand does anyway?
big.
Um,
Simple.
Let's see.
Big.
Select everybody.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna be right back.
Yo,
All right. So with that, ends the stream. So we got a lot of stuff done as usual. We met the pupil, I guess I could say. So we met the pupil of Rudolph Van Richen. I'm probably butchered that name. So we did that and a bunch of other stuff. On Wednesdays when we come back at 7 Eastern Standard Time. So with that, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here and I'm gonna set up a raid. So you guys will have someone to watch after I'm gone. Immortal Graves. She is playing Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know much about ESO, but I do know that a lot of people enjoy it. I don't know, never played it, but hopefully you guys do enjoy that. So yeah, it's we're gonna be going over there, show her some love. We'll be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more D&D episode 12. I'm surprised most of the main group is still here. I thought we'd be dying a lot more, but we're still here, still kicking. So, we're gonna see what happens on Wednesday. And weird enough, this is stream before my birthday. If I'm doing nothing tomorrow, I might just stream something, just as like a joke, or maybe just pop on stream, just playing a video game. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you all in the next stream.